Match One Podcast, not nothing.
And you are not tuned in with the Match One Podcast.
Man, Match One Podcast. If you ain't Match One, nigga, you dapping one, man. You did what I'm saying.
Hey, man. Roll one, smoke one. This the Match One Podcast.
Match One Podcast, number one podcast station. You already know it's Match One. Better match two if you ready, though. Come on.
Match One Podcast, man. Shout out to my man Zeus and T did and this motherfucker, man. Scrap life, scrap love, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm fucked up with these niggas, man. Match One, bitch.
Match One, man. Fam, C-Town shit, man. Tuning in. Real topics. Good energy, man.
And we in here matching one with the Match One Podcast.
Shout out to y'all, man. I'm high as a motherfucker. Scrap life.
Scrap love.
All my niggas smoking green, yelling out Match One.
And you're now tuned in with Match One. Let's get it.
I don't think about them.
Hey. Alright, now we're doing the mic check again, just for the, on this side, y'all. Everybody mic check.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on?
In the motherfucking building. Man.
Right, go ahead, you talk, cause you got he said he get super goddamn loud.
They gonna pick him up. They gonna pick me up. Yeah, they got you.
You are now tuned in.
Oh, Lord.
You are now tuned in to the Match One Podcast. I'm not gonna hit y'all with the old school song, cause normally I have a 90s song that I throw in there right there. But see, you know, I ain't even had nothing on my head. See? You know.
Don't be cruel. I will never do that to you.
Well,
I know.
Oh, you gonna make me start something right before we even get there? Now, hold on. Let's get this out of the way real quick. It's your boy Zeus, aka Thunder, aka Let's Go, aka the motherfucking Geek, aka Mr. Orde, Lord God, Sing Gallado. Shout out to the Dominican. Come on.
Not go by King Jordan Diddy.
Now this a motherfucking family reunion type episode we got going on in this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
A Joe Chase family reunion type shit. You know what I'm saying? Got motherfucking scraps in the goddamn building, man.
All right, man. We in there, motherfucker.
Come on, man. Sam, Ray,
What's happening?
Black, y'all gotta say something.
Yeah.
What's your boy, just motherfucker Ray, man? Them bitch on the James. Shout out to James, man.
Come on.
He's on the east side.
Yeah, man. They go ahead and sweat like he goddamn in a field for real.
We got Black Queen in the building. You know what I'm saying? They done drop amazing goddamn shits. You know what I'm saying? Amazing goddamn shits.
Right.
I mean, you know. Yeah, man, y'all know y'all in the building. It's a family reunion.
Too now.
Hold on, you know. You see how I start the show. I ain't want to bring up my R&B side. So when we start we had some R&B conversations. Y'all make sure y'all show me respect. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, what I was saying, Ray, when you started with the Bobby Brown song, for y'all that don't know, I've been saying bring Bobby back.
Bring him back
for a while now. What you say, T Diddy? About a year?
Oh yeah.
Because you know they banned them from my city. Campaign. They banned them from my city. But if y'all don't know, Bobby coming back, nigga.
Bobby.
You know, it's the new edition, niggas.
Yeah, the new edition.
Get what? I don't want to put it out there, but you know what I'm saying? I know my wife be listening. If anybody want to surprise me with some tickets to the Bobby Brown show.
Bobby.
Yeah, cause you know it's a thing about Bobby, bro. Like when I was little,
Bobby better keep that goddamn shirt on him on Skull County.
They can say what they want to say. Bobby was the king of R&B.
Come on, man.
When Michael Jackson was still alive.
Bobby ass go on Skull County, he'll keep that shirt on.
Oh yeah. Bobby going back to the county.
First of all,
he don't want to be down there now.
If y'all notice any of my videos,
the biggest joint I've seen.
If y'all notice any of my videos, I like to have my shirt open. You know where I get that from?
Bobby.
Come on, man.
You ain't saying if your chest hair.
Me and my wife had a debate because she like. He didn't have no sleep. Like he didn't make the R&B songs with his shirt open. I'm like, nigga, you heard Tenderoni?
All right.
Tenderoni? You think he had his shirt closed when he made Tenderoni?
Ain't no possible way you can say about your Tenderoni with your shirt button.
Chest hair showing.
He's not that Tenderoni age no more. So
okay, yeah, now it's different.
Yeah.
He don't need to be open.
He might have an open heart surgery scar down his chest.
Fucked up shit. That's a fucked up shit to say. Hey, but you know what I'm saying?
We ain't 2 minutes in, did I?
Shout out Bobby, man.
So don't y'all. So everybody in the city, y'all should be thanking me because I've been saying bring Bobby back. When nigga wasn't thinking about Bobby, I was here for you. Just so I just want to get
Shout out
out
to
there.
Bobby Brown, man.
Anyway, man, you
Folk
know.
gonna be waiting on his ass like they were doing CB4. They was on the side of the stage.
Come on, man, you got your mind. I ain't gonna
They
be
gonna say
Bobby.
Bobby
What y'all thought
soon
about
as you see some
that the
chest out.
documentary, the Bobby Brown movie?
Bobby
Y'all
got
watched it?
The movie, I liked it.
Y'all didn't watch the Bobby Brown movie?
Yeah, the Bobby Brown.
Niggas need to stop doing movies and documentaries because
All right, first of all,
I did not know Bobby
I
had
don't
a
think you
movie.
just heard me. I was Bobby. I bought the book. So
Oh, okay. I
Bobby
didn't
got
know
a
there was
book.
a book. Yeah. I didn't know there was a book.
Bobby got a
every
book.
little step. Oh my God.
It's called Every Little Step.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
I bought Bobby's book, bro. I was a Bobby Brown.
Oh, but ain't an audio
fan.
book.
He got an audio book too, though.
I was gonna be like, yeah, man, yeah.
Hey,
I was doing, I was
don't do
doing
the
coke.
crack. Don't do the crack.
It ain't shit, dog.
Hey, but he be talking about that in the book, though. He talk about
Oh
it.
yeah, cause he said he fucked Janet Jackson in.
Yeah, that's why that was
Well,
in
the movie, okay, he insinuated that he fucked Janet. Janet still ain't responding to that. Just FYI.
Cause Janet know the truth.
Then he had a scene in there where he had overdosed or something on the floor. He was having a stroke because he hit too much cocaine.
That what happened to him out.
He was having a stroke and he was on the kitchen floor. And Whitney was thought he was playing that shit. Whitney was like, "Get up, Bobby," and she was laughing and shit.
She was high too, yeah.
High as fuck. And then eventually, I guess she knew he was serious.
She probably like, stop all that goddamn foaming out your mouth, Bobby.
Why you go too far with your jokes, Bobby?
Hey, Bobby.
I ain't playing with you.
Why that blood come out your nose, Bobby?
And then eventually, I guess she called the ambulance finally, and they found out he had a stroke and whatever else happened after that.
His mouth been crooked ever since, man.
Ever since.
Yeah.
Ever since that
My
day.
nigga Robert,
That's
man.
what you call it, cocaine.
Oh wait, you said who not?
My nigga Robert Brown.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I ain't talking about
Not
Robert. Kelly.
Robert
Yeah,
Kelly.
you can't. Don't.
Oh,
I
I've been
don't
ta-
like. You
oh,
can't
I've
say
been-
Robert.
oh,
Oh yeah. You have.
I was against the pistol when you niggas was riding with the pistol. I was the sole nigga out
Hey
there saying
man, the
fuck all
nigga
that.
hypnotized us with
Man,
the
he got
hits,
some good
man.
music.
That's why I call him the Pied Pistol.
The Pied
He was
Pistol.
like the Pied Piper, but he was pissing on
T
shit.
Diddy came up. See, this is what we told y'all. Just for the FYI for the listeners, y'all, we catching up with each other because this is what family motherfucking do.
You know what I'm saying?
But T Diddy came up with a good analogy. He is the Pied Piper, but we had it all wrong because it was like he was supposed to be hypnotizing the kids,
Right.
but he was hypnotizing the
hypnotizing
adults the whole
the
time
adults.
while
He
stealing the
was.
kids.
He
He was
was.
stealing the kids, but he was hypnotizing us the whole time. I was like, God damn,
But
you right.
that's how he went in the story though, because he hypnotized all the people in the town and kidnapped the children and had a line of children behind him
That's
on the
what
way
the
out of
fuck
town.
he did, too.
That's exactly how it
He got
was
us
in
with the
story.
music.
So these niggas will tell you who they are.
Nigga, the remix to Ignition.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
So
saying?
with that,
Stepping and man.
Come on, man.
Man, that's the
Happy
song keeps
people.
standing out to me.
Look,
Step in the name of love.
that
Sitting on
nigga
her
pissed on that
booty.
little girl
So
and said, "Oh, I got to make a gospel album." Step.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, happy people and shit.
Oh no, did he make a whole gospel album though? Like a song, like he had a song called "He Saved Me" and shit, didn't he?
Happy people.
He said,
Happy
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
yeah,
And you
that
out
He
here
didn't say nothing about your real
Happy
addiction
People
and he
was good.
saved me.
I don't know where he be pulling these damn hits from.
the weatherman. This is
So
your
a person that can't read and do all of that though, bro.
Oh, yeah, no fuck shit, dog.
I can't with the weather, man.
Oh, yeah. You're feeling well.
This nigga the freaky weather,
Oh,
man.
freaking dick ass dude.
The freaky weather, man, baby.
Oh my god.
Hey, well,
You
niggas,
come on that baby like, yeah, it's gonna be scattered
For
showers.
you to correlate the weather with sex, I don't even remember that song.
it was on the Happy People
What
album.
was it forecast? She was gonna be wet.
You know what I'm saying? This was post tape, so this was the happy part. You know, it was just positive vibes everywhere. You're well,
They
man.
gonna come on that bitch all sexy like, yeah,
Y'all gotta go
it's a
listen to this
90%
song.
chance of
Oh, my
rain
God.
today.
All right, Kelly with the fuck shit.
And he was telling us the whole time though. He told us the whole time, man. He was telling us the whole
Kelly not
time. in the
studying that shit
music,
at all,
Man,
dog.
Killer was in the club the night after that.
Kelly been in the club every night. He was like, shit, they gonna cancel my show. I might
It was
well
his
go party.
birthday.
That nigga song.
He
that
was in
shit.
Chicago, yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Once he do that goddamn, I don't see nothing wrong. Man, everybody forgot that.
Come
nigga.
on, man.
So
That nigga
hey,
Kelly said, I pull up on dub.
hey, so has anybody amongst us muted R. Kelly since this whole shit? Or do you side out of music? Do you side out of music?
10 years ago.
See, excluding Ray has been team against this shit the whole time.
That's a good thing to put on. Know what I'm talking about? The side.
I side out of music now.
But you still look.
I haven't.
You still got to see him.
It was one day that I just felt like listening to R. Kelly music in 2018. This is before the whole documentary and all that shit came out. But ever since then, I haven't even really thought about R. Kelly's music. Like, you know, of course, you randomly might listen to it because you'll hear it playing somewhere in some kind of form. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's online and somebody playing it online while you scrolling through social media or, you know, some shit like that. But I ain't never just went out my way to just play his songs. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
I will say, in the 15 years that I've had R. Kelly muted, I did.
Because you damn sure new songs off the Happy People album.
That was the same year that the tape came out.
Oh, okay.
That was right, because Chocolate Factory. You remember the tape came out? The Chocolate Factory. And then Chocolate Factory was, Happy People was like 6 months after Chocolate Factory and all that, you know. So
drop both on the same year.
Right. And see, I actually liked some songs on Chocolate Factory, but I had to stop listening to him. I said, oh, this man pissed on this little girl. I can't listen to him no more. But after that, they got them Trapped in the Closet. Had me fucked up.
So fuck the fact that he fucked the girl.
That Trapped in the Closet was hilarious.
When he pissed on her, he got them to cross the line.
Oh no! See, the whole I was disgusted by the whole thing.
Okay.
But see, I didn't realize that she was that young at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know the age.
That Chocolate Factory.
And then I was like, this was a young girl. Oh, so he's some real piece of shit.
Chocolate Factory, he go hard.
Yeah, that Chocolate Factory is some real classic shit.
It was a good album.
Let me say this though. Okay, so after watching the documentary, right, I got more insight about the little girl that he had sex with on the tape. Okay,
Right.
now this is my perspective. My perspective is, as a grown ass man, no, he had no right fucking no little ass girl.
Of course.
True.
Period.
True.
No, he had no right having no desire to even have sex with a little ass girl.
Of course.
We knew what he had going on, but we didn't have confirmation because of, you know, what he did with Aaliyah. But see, Aaliyah's family was trying to hide that shit because they were so more worried about what the family looked like.
Right.
You got what I'm
They were
saying?
getting that
But
chick.
they should have let that shit air out for what it was.
But that's what go on now with regular people.
Right, it go on now.
These folks be out here touching these kids, and then they don't want to out them because that'll put a.
But see, if they would have allowed him to be outed correctly,
It could have prevented.
it could have
other things
prevented
happening.
him from getting as far as where he's at now, to where we don't know whether we should support him or not. Now, the documentary put people in a way better perspective of what kind of person he is. But at the same time, I feel like at the end of it all, where the fuck were her parents at? Why would you leave your 15-year-old in the care of what was he, like 25?
27.
Or like late 20s, early 30s? Why would you feel comfortable enough to leave your child unsupervised with this grown ass man? Because let's be clear, from what I got from that, what was it, 5 parts? It was a 5-part series.
Yeah, 5 part. It was long as well.
From what I got, she ended up being one of his main bitches that trained all the other hoes.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. When I say bitches and hoes, I ain't talking about these people as far as their personality. This is just what I'm saying. Now, she ended up being the main person that was training all the other women that ended up living in his house. Because he brought her on to have sex with another chick that he brought into the circle. The one that released the sex tape. The one that released the sex tape said that
she had a threesome with her.
Right, she had a threesome with her. And she was pretty much teaching her what to do, because that was her first time doing it. So you done got built a relationship enough with this young ass girl from the time she was 13. Sparkle said she started coming around when she was 13. So you done built a relationship with this girl long enough to where now she teaching all your other girls that you bringing in. Like, come on, where the fuck was the parents at to even allow this shit to happen?
Living off the money.
Right, living off and they don't even want to admit that she was the one on the tape.
Yeah.
To this day.
That's how he got off.
That's how he got off, because they wouldn't admit that was her on the tape. And see, that's the thing. Like,
It probably the same thing going on with Leah.
see, that'd be my thing with all
That chick, man.
what people. Anytime somebody brings up a situation from years ago, I always have an issue with it, and that's why when Grundy there was on the show that time, they called me a rape apologist. And they wasn't saying I side with rapists, but I was saying, in the case of, okay, if a man has raped multiple women, and you were the first one, and he did it to you 20 years ago, you said something and left, but I understand now, because when women bring up rape, the first thing they say, oh, you lying. And it's a lot of mental stress on a woman or any person to come out and know that they've been abused and not have anybody believe them and make them they victim blame. That's what they do. They call me victim blame. But the thing is, it's also a personal responsibility as a human being. Like if I know a man molest a child, I wouldn't let him come around other children, or if I know he's coming around somebody's child, I would tell them, hey, he's molested a child before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't do that, I would be irresponsible.
Exactly. It's your responsibility to say something.
It's your responsibility to say, hey, this guy's a piece of shit. He raped me. He did this to me. He did whatever, so that future women won't go through it. So if Bill Cosby put all this shit in need folk drink, and you were among the first 3 or 4, we could have cut that shit out after y'all. You see what I'm saying? But so that's why it's important both ways to believe people when they say something happened to them, but it's also important for you to speak up and be truthful. Because you look at the Chris Brown shit, if everybody would just went with what she said, Chris Brown would have been fucked up.
Right, and she was lying.
You see what I'm saying? So everybody's not telling the truth, and everybody's not lying. Like this Justice Smollett shit.
What y'all think about that?
Questionable to me.
What? About the whole
the dude
from Empire that said he got
that's what I was looking at.
That shit is questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very convenient.
Sexual preference.
See, so you feel like it kind of like
it's too convenient.
Okay, thank you.
We put bleach on you. We put a noose around your neck. We called you a faggot. We called you a nigger, and then we left screaming, "This is MAGA country."
It wasn't even a real
in downtown Chicago.
And when and they keep saying they got all these cameras around and the situation. None of the cameras caught nothing.
The news story said no cameras in the vicinity caught it, so they're gonna look for some other cameras down the river away from where they said it happened to see if they can find it. They said immediately after it happened, he didn't call the police. He went back to his hotel room to his manager, and then they called the police, and they did a police investigation from the hotel room. They said he still had a rope around his neck when they did the interview.
I don't know why he still had it around his neck. Like why?
You gonna sit that whole hour after you free
with the damn rope around your neck.
So what I'm assuming is he was somewhere doing...
That look like a whole production.
He was somewhere doing some weird sexual shit, or he was somewhere with a nigga who things got out of line and it went too far. You know, so now you gotta save face. It's like, oh, I got jumped by some white guys. They called me a faggot and a nigger, and they said, like the white girl, she killed them children and drove them children in the lake. Oh, a black guy stole my car. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just too fucking convenient.
Yeah.
I'm waiting before I say things prematurely because I do have some questions. It sounds fishy as fuck to me. Like I'm not even gonna try to act. Because I mean, first of all, Chicago is cold as fuck right now. It's like a major snowstorm that's going across the fucking U.S. Okay. Right. It's like minus 20-some degree weather. Who the fuck thinking about going outside to damn attack somebody based on their sexual preference and their race? Like, who was thinking about doing that? Who was walking outside in minus some degree weather, okay,
they
with
just
fucking bleach in their pocket and fucking a clothespin that they using as rope?
If this happened in Nebraska, I'd be like, okay. Kids got a point.
A clothesline. That's what they call it.
Downtown Chicago, bro.
Yeah, it's downtown Chicago. And then it's 2 a.m. Who the fuck is out at that time? That's when it's the coldest.
But they said that the area still was densely populated. So that means it was people around.
It's downtown Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something going on. You know what I'm saying?
Especially you a star nigga, you ain't finna be goddamn.
And then the cameras, right? Like you talking about Chicago?
Why are you? If you is
in this society, cities like Chicago, New York, Atlanta, they have cameras at every fucking turn. There's cameras in the lights, cameras in the street lights, cameras at every fucking building.
That nigga was drunk and he came up on the wrong white boys and was like, "Y'all want some booty?" And they was like, nigga, we finna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Oh my god!
Why it got to be that? Why it had to be that?
Hey, but even if it was that though, it would have been caught on camera.
Niggas was on their way to the laundromat.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all want some booty? He's drunk. You know
booty?
What the fuck?
Booty? Bleach.
Let's say this nigga clothes.
Where my rope at? Yeah, get my rope.
What the fuck? Let's say this thing clothes, nigga.
Want some butt?
Pour the bleach on his shirt.
Oh my god, but yeah. Hey, I thought I was the only person that kind of found that whole situation real.
Like, what did they do with the
fishy,
bleach
dog.
though? Like, what they do with the bleach?
And then
Do
bleach
it on him.
freezes at
They
a
put
certain
bleach
temperature.
on him.
I'm assuming, bro.
They threw bleach on him, yeah.
They like, ooh, let's
Trying to make him white. That's what the whole thing. It was racially, homophobically motivated.
But he's already light skinned.
You see what I'm
It
saying?
was just a lot of very stereotypical racial shit
Right.
going
You know what
on
I'm
in that
saying?
attack. It was just
And
way
they made
too,
sure to do it all the
You know
racial
what I'm
shit.
saying?
They
MAGA.
made sure to cover every base.
That nigga was in there being like they fake.
Donald
All
Trump,
the shit I had on.
racism, homophobia,
A noose.
a new lynching, you know what I'm saying? Bleaching, they covered every goddamn base.
That shit was just way
Everybody's-
too much.
Yeah, it was just-
And then all the celebrities coming out speaking, for him. They don't even know what the fuck the facts are. They just like, praise it with you. Like, let everything come out first for you to be
This
speaking.
should not have happened.
Right.
I mean, no one should ever be attacked because of their race or their sexual orientation. That's duh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You shouldn't attack people.
Even though
You shouldn't attack a person because they're black, because they're white, because they're Chinese, because they're gay. You just shouldn't attack people physically because you don't like what they do in life. That's not, you know what I'm saying? You attack people physically, and when they attack you, you defend yourself. Shit like that. No person should be accosted because of who they are sexually,
Right.
racially, or any of that.
People gotta let the facts come out.
But you gotta let the facts come out. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, I got my ass kicked and they did this and they did that," and there's no substantial proof behind any of this.
That's the problem with it, though. Once something starts circulating on social media, then that becomes the
Oh, it's true.
fact. That becomes the fact. Like, fuck everything
can't
else.
get
Fuck
away
the
from
actual
it.
truth. You know what I'm saying? Social media, that's where it starts and ends. Like, everybody got something to say. Everybody got an opinion on something. So,
It's just,
Yeah.
I feel bad for niggas, man, because you out here in this.
But if this comes out that this shit was a sham, what does it do to him?
man, he gone. He done with it.
he's gonna be fired from his show. He's gonna be charged with a crime. You know what I'm saying? Then he's just gonna be publicly outcasted, and then they're gonna see like,
Is Empire going down right now?
I don't think
I don't watch
I
it.
don't think Empire is as popular as it was.
I know they said they
when it first
stopped.
started.
They holding off on shooting until he can get back right. They said they suspended.
I was just trying. You see what them bases I was trying
Setting
to
it up for a comeback.
If y'all see me if y'all see me throughout
Setting
the
it
show,
up for a big comeback. The guy that was sexually assaulted and raped and all that
if
shit.
y'all see me randomly throughout the show, Jan, like I'm wiping a whiteboard right here, that's because we didn't solve the mystery.
Yeah.
So me and T Diddy be sitting around, we be solving mysteries. We wipe out the whiteboard. But
What
right there-
mysteries y'all got? What other mysteries y'all got?
Oh, we done solved a couple of mysteries. Hypotheticals.
Okay.
Yeah. But see, this one right here is that's a new hypothetical. Bam. Empire going down. Show losing steam. What can cause a big thing? What can get somebody
I
get
still
something
ain't
to talk
watching Empire
about?
here.
See, because look,
I've
think
never
about
watched
it.
an episode.
Think about this, y'all. If Empire goes away, right, the only person from there that's really gonna still be like on fire is probably like Taraji.
Yeah, Taraji.
It's over for Terrence Howard.
Maybe it might be over with for Terrence.
He's too unstable.
It's gonna be over with for him, man.
Come on, win it.
Ain't gonna be able to do nothing else, man.
But
Nah, he'll catch another movie.
all right, but what
One
I'm
of them
saying
low
is,
budget straight to
He'll catch
DVD.
another movie now. He might catch him a goddamn.
What the last big time movie you seen? Not even big time. What's the last movie you seen Terrence Howard in?
that you like, oh yeah, that shit.
No, just movie in general.
I would say Hustle and Flow gonna be the first thing. Yeah, for real.
13 years ago. You know what I'm saying? What's the
He's
last?
been in some shit though.
No, I'm talking about recently. What's the most
Best
recent
Man,
movie?
The Best Man,
most
2.
recent movie.
The Best Man 2.
That was a sequel.
Terrence need to be in like some.
What's the most recent movie y'all seen him in?
Nothing.
I can't.
It's over with if Empire goes out. It's over. Don't nobody want to hear. Don't nobody want to hear a nigga telling a nigga like this for a whole movie.
I wouldn't say it's over with for him. I just think Empire just taking up all the time right now.
The other dude,
Taraji just did what women want. Taraji's been in movies.
She gonna be straight.
Taraji did Mary Jane. She has been in
Taraji
things.
ain't 50-year-old ass.
Taraji older than Terrence Howard.
For real?
Taraji like
I didn't know
52.
that. I didn't know that.
but
52.
She's in her 50s.
Oh, I gotta check this.
She's
check
at least
this.
50.
I gotta
all right,
check
but
Maybe 51.
what I'm saying is,
Howard.
Terrence Howard like 49.
Terrence Howard, the fuck.
He ain't no old dude. He just look like that, man. You know the light skinned nigga age like milk. it's the lack of the melanin in his skin.
That nigga
man.
look old as hell.
Tearing out.
Yeah.
Light skin, man.
But what I was saying is, Buddy, what do Buddy stay in the game if Empire go off? Because I mean, I ain't seen him on nothing else outside of Empire. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even for the other dude that's on there, you see him in some other shit every now and again. Yeah. The other dark skinned dude from Empire.
Taraji might be like 49.
Don't try to load the ass.
Yeah, he been dropping his
She's between 48 and 51.
Hey, when he with that Google,
She's somewhere between 48 and 51. I want to give her
She
like
48.
Yeah.
She's somewhere
How old
between
10? How old is he?
Terrence Howard might be 40. He
That
might
nigga
be
about
47.
53, man.
Hold on, let me see. I'm looking at it.
I doubt that. That nigga in his 50s, girl.
Terrence Howard about
That's
50.
surprising.
Terrence Howard was in Iron Man. It came out in 2008.
He was an Iron Man.
Yeah, he was in Iron
Came
Man.
out 2000 what?
Like 11 years ago.
2008.
11 years ago. He wasn't in none of the sequels. None.
He was
He on
born
one
in
of the talk
1969, so he finna be 50.
So he 49. So he a year older than.
Yeah.
Yeah, he finna be
So
50.
he
I don't know
because
when
Taraji
Taraji's
gonna be
birthday
49.
is. Yeah, I don't know
Because
when
it's
her birthday
we
is.
ain't but a couple weeks in. I don't remember her celebrating her birthday. So she finna be 49, ain't gonna be 50. But that's what I'm saying. Look, it's over with for him. He was an Iron Man.
I don't know.
What he gonna be
Got a
in?
little faith in Terrence.
Yeah,
I
Iron
think he
Man was
get-
the last movie he was in.
For real?
That's that last 11 years ago. What he's
Yeah.
gonna do?
That was the last.
Don't nobody want to
And
hear.
before that, it was Hustle and Flow. Shut up, right?
Hey. So they have token black parts for those movies, right? T.I. is the token light skinned nigga in the movies now. He got Terrence Howard roles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ant-Man, that was what Terrence Howard could have did that. That's T.I. I don't really think that you niggas understand what I'm doing. You know all this intellectual shit. Like that's what he do, the intellectual gangster. He's
Right.
making a role for that
T.I.
shit.
the new Terrence Howard.
Nah, bro, don't say that. Don't you dare do that.
Tip, he a Tip, man. Tip doing that thing in Hollywood.
He is, but I ain't saying he. I ain't finna say this is Terrence Howard.
He getting them roles, man.
Man.
Tip finna get a best man role. Tip finna get a best man role or a goddamn get Richard Die Trying role in the next year or two.
For like an Oscar or just like what you mean?
Just a role that's gonna be a breakout role. The movie he's gonna make the
See
movie.
that, though.
He's gonna make the movie. Like niggas gonna be like, bro, that nigga T.I. stole the movie
gotta
because that's what Terrence Howard did in
Okay.
Best Man. Get Richard Die Trying.
Okay,
like,
okay,
he
I
had
follow you, I follow you.
Scenes, you know what I'm saying? He had scenes still.
Hey, but you know,
role.
hold on, y'all ain't finna do the king like you know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't like ATL, like that. You know,
And see, that's where it was. Tip was the least out of all them folks. All the rest of them folks were movie stars. Jason Weed,
Wait,
Lauren
wait.
Gunn. You talking about child stars? And Tip stole the show.
What about the other movie with him with Chris Brown and then was in that shit when he set them niggas up?
He did it. He did a good movie. He did a good role
Ricky.
in that. He, you know, the
I don't even know that nigga real name, Ricky. Y'all know who I say when I say Ricky too, right? Ricky from Barbershop.
No.
The light
Who's
skinned
Ricky
nigga.
from Barbershop?
The light-skinned
Michael Ealy or
There you
whatever.
go.
Yeah.
Well, him and Tip was in the movie with Chris Brown. Them.
Takers.
There you go.
Takers was a good movie.
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't
But I know what you're saying.
that
Though.
was kinda,
No, I get what you're saying though.
It was,
He
a
gonna
little
have
bit,
that.
it was a little bit out. He kind of overplayed that role.
He gonna have that one role that you like.
Right.
They're gonna be like, okay, to.
Right. I feel like
I like that though, man.
I feel like he kind of overdid it with with all the growling and then voice and shit he was doing in some of the roles, like just the extra toughness. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to project a little too much.
Still gotta get his feet with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know.
Right. He
Yeah.
getting it right. But I fuck with Tip as an actor. Tip got down and he done made some good movies.
T.I. is my favorite rapper of all time, bro. You know, like I seen his grind from nigga, I'm serious type shit, nigga, to just where he at right now, cause like that shit be amazing to me. We had that conversation when you see people grind like that, it make you feel like you like know
Nigga
him.
grind, right?
You know what I mean? Like I feel like I know LeBron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like damn. We seen this nigga come up from high school.
Right.
I mean, regardless if you like him, hate him, all that shit. Like even with Michael Jordan, we ain't all get to see Michael Jordan in college and all that shit. But nigga like me, LeBron was my age. When I was in high school, we were reading in the newspaper about who the fuck is this nigga? Like, cause I used to always think niggas from my city were better than that nigga. I used to hate LeBron. I used to feel like you used to feel, right?
I'm
just talking that shit, man. I'm just talking that shit.
But I get what you're saying though, cause
LA,
you know, we
man.
grew
here,
up
baby.
with niggas.
We grew up with
You know
them.
what I'm saying? Like niggas, like we was in fresh out of high school when Tip came out.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
he was doing shows now. He not
just
like that, you know what I'm saying?
Just like how these kids grew up with Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow, Harlem Shaking and all that shit. Crip walking with these little 9-year-olds, and now they 30 with his ass, and they, you know what I'm saying?
Funny you bring him up.
Oh man,
y'all want to discuss the Bow Wow shit? This is some up to date type shit.
Hey man, Bow Wow is one thing that they can't do. They can't Me Too him. Cause he was fighting for his life. Shawty was gonna kill him.
Yeah, he look bad.
Shawty was gonna kill him. He was fighting for his life.
He look bad. He look like the victim to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He
He's
shouldn't
the
get
victim.
no charge.
No charges for Bow Wow?
Oh no, he need to be in court. You got that like little butt in that mean. Court that hug. Or just drop the charges and just take it L for getting beat up by a woman.
He got. I mean, for real, that's just good.
But see, I don't want to put that energy out there because I don't want to say because you know that's insinuating that he should have beat her up. I don't want to put that out there. You got to defend yourself.
But Bow Wow, you should have beat her the
he
fuck
already
up.
4'9", 4'10". You know what I'm saying? You see them scratches. He got scratched by an eye. I mean, like, what you gonna do? You gonna be blind or you gonna let her beat on you?
True.
You gotta defend yourself.
They charging him with misdemeanor and battery, and then they charging her with aggravated assault.
Right, that's what they charge you with when you fight. Like if me and Diddy fight right now, whoever lose get the battery charge, and whoever win get the assault charge.
So do you think he gonna drop the charges on her?
Probably
even
so.
if he doesn't,
right?
the state has a right to pursue charges.
Look at his face.
If they want to.
If they want to.
But they'll probably
Man, we need a whole movement.
But
for
if
Bow
you want
Wow,
to drop
man.
the charges, they're not gonna pursue a case against. For no disrespect.
Most times that's how it happens because you know they keep it at state level. There ain't no use.
But what I'm saying is,
keep it at the regular level.
When it's reversed though, when it's a male.
Oh,
and
now
female,
the state will pick that shit up.
Man, we need a whole goddamn.
Y'all get what I'm
movement.
saying though, right?
Yeah, y'all do that. I agree. Y'all do that.
But that's the double standards of life.
Bow Wow.
I mean, that's just it's as much as we all want to play on an even playing field. There are double standards of life that have to be recognized and understood.
I don't agree with those double standards though, because of the fact that I've actually seen, like, you know, of course I ain't trying to bring my mama down, but I done seen my mama provoke her husband. Like, I've actually witnessed this as a child. Right. I've seen her provoke him to where they start getting into a fight, and of course he's not gonna hit her back. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna hit her. He's just gonna push her or try to hold her down or something so she can calm the fuck down. And then here she go turning around calling the cops. So he might call the cops. One time he called the cops on her because I think she cut his PlayStation cord or some shit, and then she might have tried to push him, and she got sent to jail because you destroying property.
Right.
You destroying property. So and they were right to send her to jail because it's like, huh?
Your mama cut the PlayStation cord?
Yeah, she cut the PlayStation. This was like in, when was this? This was like 2000, year 2000, 2001. Something. Yeah, she cut the play. I'm talking about like PlayStation 2.
That's the PlayStation 3.
1 or 2.
Look, that nigga Zeus got offended by that PlayStation.
Oh, he didn't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you a little insight. Let me give you some insight. And this is my first time talking about this on radio. Okay, my mom was married to my stepdad, right? This is in Miami. Okay? My grandmother was still alive at this time. You know, God bless her soul. When my grandmother was staying in the neighborhood of Miami, my stepfather was cheating on my mom with a woman that lived 2 houses down from my grandmother.
Okay.
And my mom found out. So when she found out, she kicked this nigga out. He caught himself trying to come back and shit. And then when they got into it, that's when she proceeded to cut the PlayStation cord. He came back to get the PlayStation.
Oh, she knew that would have hurt though. That's
right. He came back to get the PlayStation. So that was her response to that. That's what that was.
Oh my God.
So, but still, she still destroyed his property. So she got to go to jail for that. You can't just be doing that shit.
Listen, my wife knows she cut the PlayStation cord. I drop charges on anything else. You can get your licks in. You can do all that shit. But if you done got your licks in and you cut my PlayStation cord,
listen, around, you going to jail tonight.
Don't say, Judge, I'm already there. You gonna press charges on your wife?
Hey, you cut my motherfucking. You can call the police on your ass.
You know what? I was standing in court like, they said, why you in here? She cut my PlayStation cord, Judge. She cut my PlayStation cord.
That's the way it is, though. Like when I say the double standards, that's just how it is. Because you think about when Lionel Richie got beat up by his wife, like that was the running joke. Like, well, your wife kicked your ass, but what they didn't know, his wife was like a 2nd or 3rd degree black belt. She probably kick a lot of people ass. She gonna kick most ass. You know what I'm saying? And then like
that nigga was getting abused.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
I'm just thinking about that nigga Afro.
Why would you want to piss this woman off?
Pulling the hair and shit.
If I'm married to a woman who do jiu-jitsu or Krav Maga and all that shit, or work out heavily and all that shit, why would you provoke this woman?
You gotta at least be able to knock your woman out.
Whoa!
No.
Wow! You can't.
No.
That's not the right way of wording that.
Man,
No.
Listen, I get what you saying, but the way you worded
All right,
it.
y'all, I've enjoyed my time here.
Wow! You can't.
Just saying, man. Listen.
You can't say that.
This nigga
Listen,
said
You can't say that.
Listen, man. You have to be able
No.
to, at least if it gets to that level.
No.
But
Hey, if you can't whoop your woman, you in trouble.
To where you can't. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't saying you supposed to
that
knock your
makes
woman out, but if you in a relationship with a woman who can really kick your ass, dog,
you already
You
know
in
what
trouble.
I
and
got to do.
if you and her both know that she can kick your ass, you
in trouble. Okay.
Cause you
know
can't
what
fuck,
I'm
you can't
saying?
fuck up like the average nigga can.
That's what I'm saying.
The average nigga fuck up, he like, hey man, go like, hey, pack your shit and get out. You fuck with this bitch, you did weightlifting, karate kicking that gun. She find you in another gun DM, you come in the house and she
ain't even gonna let you
goddamn
get
knocking doors and shit.
Now watch this, Queen.
You really
Now,
get your ass
see,
out.
I can relate to that in life because my mama was the woman that could fight men.
Oh, I see my auntie beat my uncle
Like
up on numerous
that
occasions.
was
Hand to hand. He was fighting for his life, and it was.
Oh my God.
He couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, see, you
she
got
was
that-
slamming
you got
him and
to be
everything.
able to- But, oh, yeah.
that's the women in my family that I would have no problem with their boyfriend
That's
fighting them.
sad.
Because if they don't fight them back, they gonna die. They gonna get knocked
Yeah.
out, lose some teeth, and you gonna have to fight them to get you off them.
That's unfortunate.
That's the women in my family that's not with
Wow.
no fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't able to put your gun down.
Layla Ali,
You can't keep
what Layla
saying
Ali
it,
husband
bro.
gonna do? What are you
She
mad at
ain't
Layla
gonna
Ali?
do nothing.
What's he gonna do? What you gonna do?
Knock out.
What? How? She gonna put them hands on your motherfucking ass. No, put hands.
That's why I say,
See,
man.
you gonna call the police
got
on
to be
her.
able to goddamn knock your girl out.
you can't say that though, bro. That's the most. You can't. That sounds
I'm
horrible,
just
bro.
saying, man. As a man, as a man,
Look at Ronda Rousey. What you gonna do if you
got-
married to Ronda
I
Rousey?
get
gotta be
the
able to
sense.
knock
You
your
talking
girl
that shit?
out.
You're making sense,
Then
but
why
you
y'all
can't
fucking
say
sit there,
that.
put you
I
in the
get
Boston
what you're
crab?
saying. I'm not saying. Hold on, because I don't want to say you made sense, because then it sound like I get what you're saying.
ain't nothing wrong with saying it.
What is the Boston Crab?
Oh, that's a wrestling move. That's a dangerous
finna
wrestling
look it
move.
up.
That shit'll break something.
You right.
That's what I'm saying. You
Boston
doing with
Crab is something.
Ronda Rousey and
UFC
little Gina, what the little Gina Cometti, whatever her name is.
Oh, that's terrible.
Gina
This is
Kamara.
right here?
Yeah, look at that.
That's
That's what they do.
terrible.
Look, so imagine you cheating on a wrestling, what they call it, the UFC women, and you cheating on her, and you think it's all sweet, and then you sleep. Next day, you wake up with your ear touching your goddamn ankle.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You better not piss that girl off, man.
Who
You
the
better
fuck
treat
is
that girl
Johnson,
right.
nigga? Who the
Treat
fuck
that
is
girl
Johnson?
right. That's just like the women in
You
a
can't
relationship
even
with them
tap
niggas
out.
on them steroids.
That nigga be like,
They
oh,
can't-
no, KK.
If you're in a relationship with a bodybuilder steroid nigga, you can't overcook the eggs. It's some small shit that's gonna set him off.
Man, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
hey, yeah.
You overcome my fucking eggs.
You know,
You right.
you
I
can't-
see
I'm
it.
tired of these goddamn hard grits.
Man.
They flipping tables and shit.
Man.
Hey, bro, am I
Man,
okay?
fellas, listen
You gotta
to
know
me.
who you
Okay, here you
dealing
go.
You got to be able to knock your girl the fuck out.
Don't listen to Diddy, man. You got to be in a relationship
I'm
with a
not
woman.
saying. I'm not
with
saying.
a woman
I'm
that
not saying knock your girl. the
you just
fuck
got to
out.
make sure you're in a relationship with a woman who can't knock your ass out. How about that?
Y'all saying the
It's the
same
same
thing.
No, that ain't the same thing.
It's just-
Because you
Don't put no
she
sugar
can't
on
knock
it.
you out, don't mean you got to knock her out. You know
We
what I'm
ain't gonna
saying?
put no sugar on it. Listen, you got to be able to knock her the fuck out.
No,
you
I can't co-sign that. man.
Let's move on, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
What's that subject?
Y'all want to talk about shit now?
For that 47 years he
Who
facing.
didn't think he was gonna snitch? Who thought he was gonna ride it out?
That's a hit.
Show a hand.
I really didn't think he had shit to do with that.
I was
I
hoping
didn't
for
either.
this, but I mean, at the end of the day,
I
don't
knew
give
he
a fuck
had
about
something to
him.
do with
I didn't
something.
think he had shit to do with nothing. I was just thinking he was just gonna goddamn
Oh no, I knew he was gonna do some time.
get out.
See, I didn't
expect he was gonna get as many
involved. I didn't
charges.
think he was gonna tell the folks like, yeah, I sold heroin, yeah, I shot
I
at some
didn't think that
niggas,
either.
yeah, I robbed some niggas. I didn't think he was a part of all of that activity. I knew
Right.
he was a part of something.
Yeah.
As even if it was just making money, giving niggas money to flip on the side, I knew it was something. He was gonna get jammed up some kind of way. Because when the feds come in, they got mostly everything they need. They just looking for somebody else to cooperate and put the shit over the edge so they can go ahead and convict everybody. But they got most of y'all fucked up when they come. So it was just a matter of time.
I think he's still gonna wag some type of way.
He told the folks.
I think
he told the folks he sold heroin. He told the folks they robbed somebody, and he told the folks he shot at somebody.
But they got him on tape. Send us some shit.
They gonna pull that nigga back up, what? And then we're gonna snitch on some more people, man.
He gonna be out. I give him. I give him about. I give him about 2.5, maybe 3 years, maybe about 5 years, 4, 5. He gonna do about 2.5 to 5 years.
Prior,
he ain't getting sentenced till next year.
Yeah, he'll go to 2020. But prior to
he gonna do about 5.
Prior to this whole shit going down, what were y'all thoughts on 6ix9ine?
Oh, he was annoying as fuck. I was ready for him to get the fuck out.
Oh, I knew something was gonna happen to him. He was either gonna get killed, shot.
He was just doing too much. Like when you mocking niggas from a whole different city than you from, you in a whole different state mocking niggas.
You tell niggas suck your dick and all
you know
that
what I'm saying?
Minus the crazy shit, but did y'all see his musical impact?
What musical impact?
See, that's the thing though. That's where we at right now. Look at Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is back. And he's telling niggas, I had the biggest comeback in 2018. You can't even name a 2018 Soulja Boy song.
But no. I just want to ask y'all because this got a lot of different people at the table now for the whole the 6ix9ine influence shit.
Okay.
So y'all didn't see his musical shit at all besides the rhetoric that he was doing?
The only thing he influenced is trolling, in my opinion. I didn't see he made any music that was exclusive from what everybody else putting out right now. I don't even see him as like, if the world never had a 6ix9ine as far as in the music field, I think we would have been just fine.
Exactly.
That's just my opinion. I think we would have been just fine.
I can see that.
I don't see what kind of inspirational aspect or what kind of inspirational lane he carved out
he
to say that he's important.
No.
He went viral in the moment.
Yeah, I would say he ain't inspired.
Because he was trolling.
And that's where we at now.
Yeah.
You
He
know
was
what I'm
trolling.
saying? Like, so you think about niggas now, dog. Y'all remember shouted, I'm a cow, moo, I'm a cow?
Yeah.
She had all kind of songs before then. Rapping her little hard out.
Right.
That bitch got on Instagram in a cow suit and said, moo, I'm a cow, and blew the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, look at what the boy named OG Mako. He was doing all kind of rapping and all kind of shit, and then he came out with that other shit and blew the fuck up, and he hated that shit. He did that song being facetious, trying to be funny, and that's what blew him up. And he was like, man, I hate performing
What
these
song
goddamn
he
songs.
got?
Whatever song made that nigga hot.
Dang, you know that. Bitch, you get.
Bitch, you get you.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, he said we just went to the studio just fucking around. And that shit blew. Like, if that's that bullshit, that song we did, that 4 Giada, if my verse from that song would have blew up, my nigga, I would have quit rapping. If you niggas expect me to rap like this on every song, y'all can eat dick.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas blow up because of who they are and not because of the music. Soulja Boy, man, this nigga he winning. He wearing the same headband. The music is terrible. It's trash. Like garbage. That shit sound horrible.
Talking about his music overall or his music?
I'm talking about the shit he been putting out recently.
Okay.
It's horrible. But it's on charts. 6ix9ine shit was pathetic.
Yeah, it was.
He was just got the Billy nigga with the figgy nigga. That shit was terrible.
And then here go Nicki co-signing the shit, getting on the song.
Everybody was co-signing.
She wasn't co-signing.
No, that money do.
She was just riding away. She wasn't co-signing.
That's what everybody does. That's a part of the music.
Yeah. That's why I like what
That's why Lil Wayne was on. That's why Wayne had 77
like,
features in 1 year. Wayne had 77 features in a single year. If he would have got paid $100,000 from every feature.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
A lot of fun.
He was charging some niggas like 2.
He was charging some niggas too. Birdman was charging some nigga too.
Of course.
Lil Wayne don't know what the fuck he was saying.
Potatoes. I'm just talking about.
Lil Wayne was just going in the booth.
I'm just talking about the impact.
Oh yeah.
The wave. Drake. The wave. When you Future. When that's what niggas like. We in a society now where people don't give a fuck about individual thought or who they like. They like who you like. Okay, Zeus like goddamn. Zeus said T.I. his favorite rapper, so shit. I fuck with T.I. But now Queen said she like Rhapsody, so shit, I'm full of Rhapsody. But Black Boy said he like Bun B, so shit, Bun B favorite rap. Like these niggas ain't got no thought for themselves.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. Send your mama a text saying, I ought to slap the fuck out of you. And niggas is doing it. Grown niggas, 40-year-old niggas is doing it. Hey, I deactivated my Facebook because of that. I seen a 40-year-old nigga send that shit to his mama, and I got disgusted.
That shit was sitting on his
and
head.
deactivated my Facebook page.
He sent it to his. Okay.
Niggas is disgust. Niggas disgust me.
Okay, wait, say it again. I slapped the shit.
It's a challenge that says send your mama a text that say I ought to slap the fuck out of you.
I wish, boy. My mama ain't gonna even say nothing
And I know a
bad.
nigga in his 40s who did it.
Come on, bro. That's some.
I
My
was
mama gonna be
disgusted.
like, I know you made this and that shit to me.
My mama probably ain't gonna say nothing because my mama just gonna pull up on that. Pull up,
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
She
saying?
gonna stop whatever she doing to
Boy,
pull
look,
up
man.
on that. Like,
Hey man, Janice Marie is gonna literally murder me, cuz. That's not a
see that.
euphemism.
That I can.
Murder.
Yes.
My mama not with no fuck shit like that, cuz. That's just the utmost
Yeah,
disrespect to
you
the
don't do
person
that
who
shit. You
give
don't even
everything.
play like that.
That's not even nothing to play with. If you play with your mama and do other shit with your mama, whatever y'all relationship is, that's cool. That's not playing with your mama, dog.
Yeah.
I ought to slap the fuck out of you. Cuz, hey man, that's nothing no one
That's-
should ever say to their mama. The only
that's
person I see saying that to
disrespectful.
their mama is Eminem.
That's just disrespectful.
Or Gary Cole.
He just get a
A Bam
pass.
Marjorie.
God bless him.
A Bam Marjorie.
Why?
Oh,
He just
bam.
get a pass.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody mama who just done took them through the wire.
Wait, y'all remember that nigga Bam, bro? He used to
Bam
beat the
used to
shit.
beat
He used to
his
beat his
daddy
daddy
and
ass, bro. He used to.
Oh, that
On the
nigga on
toilet, sleep, all
jackass.
kind of-
Yeah. He used to walk in the bathroom, just start punching the shit out of his dad and shit, cuz.
Let's see that cracker shit. That
But
was
that's
white
some
folk.
real cracker shit.
Ain't no black person finna do
That
that
nigga
shit, man. Look, man,
torture
if I
his
hit my
daddy.
dad and my mama gonna clothesline me, cuz they gonna jump me in the house.
Tell you.
I wish that they would. My
That
damn
nigga
son
jump
kick a
on
dog
his
come try to
ass.
beat my ass on the toilet, bro.
That's the day my son is out.
But-
of here. His ass is gone.
That's the day.
I'm finna beat his ass, and I'm gonna tie him up, send him on a donkey, and we're gonna do it old school and exile his ass from the city.
That nigga said,
He's on his own. You gonna put your hands on me, or you ready to fend for yourself? You ready to get a job and do all that, raise a family at the age of whatever you is. Cause you finna get the fuck out of here.
That nigga was grown as fuck.
Come on, man. Hey, man. Fuck these people. Fuck social media and all these folks. Man, I hate them all. I'm turning into Star. The diabolical hater, boy. Hey, man. That shit is sickening. All this shit
All
for
right.
clout. A nigga like 6ix9ine, bro. Look how many. Think about when he went to Chicago. Them Chicago niggas knew it. They had niggas laying on him. They were finna kill that nigga. And they said, oh, nah, yeah, boy, I got the police with him. That boy, the police. They thought he was the police. The police were following his ass. Because they knew them Chicago nigga was on his head. They were tapping lines. But see, that's the thing. They tapping your line. They know exactly what you're doing, but they can't act on it until you do something. Because it's illegal to just say, oh, we seen the wiretap. We heard y'all say y'all going to set him up when he come through. So we try to prevent that from happening. That's illegal. They can't do that. So they gonna be in the vicinity and wait on it to go down.
Right.
And then them niggas like, oh shit, boy, shorty got the police with him. Boy, you the law. He run around here telling niggas suck his dick. Nigga like, oh man, them Chicago niggas soft. The whole time, them real gangsta ass niggas knew if we do something here, the police is right there. That's what fuck niggas do. Go out and provoke niggas in front of the police. What kind of nigga is you? Slap a nigga and then go run behind the hide behind the police. You not tough.
Yeah, I never think nigga tough.
But they thought he was tough. Like the internet children, 6ix9ine is gangster. They think, and then the fact that niggas like DJ Envy and other niggas go on the radio and say, well, he did win doing that shit. They think that was a win. That's not a win, cuz. You went from broke to millionaire to facing 40. That's a super L. You were better off being broke, bagging groceries, than where you at now.
Yeah.
That's a triple dub. You super lost. Now your baby gonna grow up without her daddy. Your baby mama on her own. Your mama ain't got her son. And all the other folks around you done fucked their life up. Man, you were better off bagging groceries.
Oh boy.
It's a dub. But nigga like Envy, oh he won. He was winning. He wasn't winning. That fuck nigga lost everything and made other people lose everything. So that shit's stupid. In the grand scheme, that clout shit, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Dog, that money do.
What it do, dog? That shit fucked up. And it's fucking niggas' lives up, dog.
Whatever we got.
Hey, wait, y'all, have any of y'all seen the shit about the Fire Festival?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's
That shit
documentary
is crazy. Yeah. That nigga said he was finna suck dick just to get some water.
I thought that's the one thing that stood out. That nigga said, take one for the team.
And that nigga said, hey, man, how long I gotta be out there?
That nigga
Yeah, he was doing that shit on the strength, bro.
They said, boy, look, man, hey, look, but we might need you to go in there.
On the strength, bro.
She gonna get a little ugly, but
He said you are a gay leader. We need you to take one for the team.
we need you to take one for the team.
He probably like, what? But like, okay, listen. I need you something nigga rich.
Right. Like, how you even know he was gonna be accepting of that? Like, how do you even know he was even straight?
That would probably it had already been set up. That had probably already been set up.
You got to think the way they made that documentary look. It's like that dude probably would have did anything for that nigga.
Was it a gay festival?
They was so they were so tight. Yeah,
it was a gay festival.
No.
I thought you said day festival.
No, it was just a festival with like a whole bunch of acts. Yeah,
I thought Ja Rule was out there living it up.
Hey yo, Ja Rule. When that shit first went down, Ja Rule played so far apart from that shit. Like, I ain't know nothing about that shit. I ain't know nothing about that shit. On every documentary I done seen, that nigga is right there the whole goddamn time with this shit, bro.
He right there.
Even after the shit, he there like, yo, we can goddamn recover from this.
No, the fuck you can't.
Come on, man.
You can't.
Yo kiss, yo smile,
Man, look. Okay,
Hey man, the funniest shit in the world is when 50 Cent them did them goddamn skits.
Oh yeah.
Singing with myself, boy, man. That nigga filthy as shit.
I like the one about Pun though, when he did that skit about Pun. What you think about 50? Like overall?
What you mean?
I don't mean to change the subject.
Nah,
but
shit,
50 went from, making music to, we was fucking with 50 on the music side. And now he just a troll. He just an internet troll.
See, that's
okay, wait. Can we say...
50
go ahead.
is always been a troll.
Wait. I got something I got to say when you say fucking with 50 on these music side.
Okay.
Like, oh, God, because it's going to sound like I be hating on 50.
When he first came out with he had a birthday song.
No. Yeah, and exactly. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Hey.
Get Rich or Die Trying, right?
Hey, now y'all ain't finna talk about like that first 50 CD one.
Listen, no, that's what I'm saying. The first 50 CD, Get Rich or Die Trying, right? But I'm talking about like after that.
Niggas screw they face up at me on some real shit, son, they don't want beef. That's how he popped the second one off. Yeah. The second one was jamming like a motherfucker.
It just want to Get Rich or Die Trying.
Massacre was, niggas didn't want the massacre to be jamming.
Okay, I can kind of see that.
But this the crazy thing about 50 though. If you actually go back and look at the catalog, the last few shits that he done put out was jamming like a motherfucker.
But see,
But niggas had already bypassed him musically.
Right, because for people like me who not checking for 50 music, like I'm not even following him on Instagram. So I'm not checking for his music. No, he old as fucking, he lame. Just like the nigga you was talking about. He texts his damn mama talking about, I slapped the fuck out of you.
That was pathetic.
50 is lame just like that. Because of the fact that I don't like the way he be going in on his son. I don't like the way he be talking about his baby mama. I don't like the way he just be dogging, like Tierra Marie. He done sued her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she started it because, she sued you for, you was posting pictures of her with the sex tape shit, screenshots. So she sued you but lost in court. But now you trolling her because she owe you $50,000. Just let her pay the damn $50,000 and shut the fuck up. Like, why?
Petty.
You know what I'm saying? Petty as fuck. And it's to the point where he just look like a bitch ass nigga. I don't give a fuck about Power. Power is a great show. They don't got shit to do with you in my mind. Like, you still a lame ass nigga.
Oh, make no mistake. He's a bitch ass nigga. That's not like he's a gangster and street nigga and all that, but he's a bitch ass nigga at heart.
Yeah.
He's always been that though. Like, that's not nothing new.
I guess with the internet, because when he first came out, we wasn't on the internet like that. Like, we wasn't celebrities. Before Twitter, celebrities weren't just talking freely on the internet. Twitter helped push the celebrities to have conversations with us.
True.
So when 50 first came out with that CD, it wasn't no damn Twitter. Niggas wasn't on Twitter.
But it was still interviews, magazines, and he pretty much owned XXL at the time. They was in XXL pocket. He was on cover every other goddamn month.
But see, he wasn't talking as freely as he is on the internet though.
Like,
but what I'm saying is, even then though, he was saying what he wanted to say. Like, that since he came out, he has been the only rap nigga to just say whatever he wants to say. Mm-hmm. He's never had a filter. You know what I'm saying? And How to Rob came out. And he talked about all them niggas. Them niggas wanted to kill him. The Wu-Tang wanted to kill him. J them wanted to beat him up. Timberland and Missy was, they ain't like the hot dog shit. Like, niggas was mad about that shit. And he was like, I don't give a fuck.
Hello, hot dog shit.
I run up on Timberland and Missy with the pound. I'm like, you give me the cash. You put the hot dog down. Like, they were mad about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's always been a troll. Like, that's trolling. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's always been that nigga. And then him and Ja Rule got into it. He survived 9 shots. And then after that, he was invincible. Because he felt like, man, y'all niggas shot me 9 times. I beefed with one of the biggest gangsters in New York City. Told him, fuck you. Told all these niggas, fuck you. And then I came out a millionaire as a result of that shit. Man, fuck all y'all. Right. And he was a real gangster nigga. Like, the niggas he was beefing with at the time, like, oh, okay, hold on now. Can't say he a fuck nigga. This nigga a gangster. He'll beat you up. He'll shoot shit at you. Whatever. You tread lightly around this shit. And plenty niggas got beat up fucking with that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the track record is proven. That's why 6ix9ine could have learned something from 50. Cause the police, what Fat Joe said, man, at the MTV shit, man, 50 got the police with him. Woo, woo, woo. It's a nigga who was with Terror Squad years later said, man, them folk met backstage and Fat Joe didn't even want to walk past that man. You see what I'm saying? Like, they said, man, it was 100 G unit niggas there. This nigga got Bloods and Crips with him. Said Joe looked like he seen a ghost. This a nigga who with Terror Squad. Right. Said, but Joe looked like he seen a ghost. And Fat Joe a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Joe ain't no bitch ass nigga, but you pick and choose your wins though. If we down here and I see you got 1,000 niggas with you, what I want to get tough for? You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. The police always followed that nigga because they knew he was unpredictable. They were waiting on the shit to go down, but he was too smart. He knew the police was there. So he's like, hey, y'all got it. I'm gonna let my little nigga them beat you up, then bail them out of jail, and let them and pay the lawyer to let them walk on that simple battery assault. Come on, man. 50 the realest lamest nigga ever, cuz like it is what it is. I totally agree with you, Queen. The shit with his baby mama, the shit with his son, that shit lame as fuck. But that's who he is. He always been that nigga. He ain't never changed, and he's not gonna change. Like, and he's rich. Super rich. When you super rich, you don't fuck what nobody thinks.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? I can imagine T Diddy. You think 50 ain't shit? Can you imagine T Diddy with $100 million? This nigga right here right now telling nigga respect that white man and that fine. God bless Trump. If this nigga got $100 million, oh, but they'll be trying to kill Diddy. Diddy been done beat up Tariq Nasheed by now, but for real. Hey, boy, Diddy been done beat up by 3 or 4 of these niggas that he was with, cuz he'll just say it.
Don Lemon.
No question. You can't beat up Don Lemon. That's a hate crime.
Yeah, that'll be a hate crime.
You know, they'll be trying to hit this with the homophobic. He beat him up because he's gay. Nah, I beat him up because he's lame the fuck.
That's a bitch ass.
Nobody care
that's
about
why.
You know what I'm saying? With his bitch ass. But look, so on 50, how y'all feel? Like, how y'all feel about 50?
I mean, I respect 50. I mean, I kind of feel what you're saying. Like, I'm used to 50 being 50. Nothing 50 does shock me. Whatever he does in life, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
at all.
The outside of the 50 shit, the Curtis Jackson shit, the baby mama shit, her house burnt down a couple of years ago, crazily. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing shocks me with 50 Cent, bro. Yeah. And then, you know, I done seen all the documentaries and interviews with motherfuckers that done grew up and been around them, so it's like, salute the nigga, because I see he goddamn, I salute 50 because he found a way to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like his first couple of albums, we're gonna give him that respect, but he found a way to not even do nothing musically. He ain't around musically, but motherfuckers know who 50 Cent is, bro. So to be relevant this long, 50 was out with my like goddamn senior year in high school type shit. So for him to still be
How the Rock came out in 98, cuz.
That's what I'm saying.
21 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He was signed to Columbia in 97. That was 99. How the Rock came out in 99. He was signed to Columbia back like 98. He was running with Onyx in them in 96, 97.
I remember him being invincible. I remember him being but I also remember the era when Ja Rule goddamn was the shit.
Ja Rule was that nigga, cuz.
Like I don't know how niggas like really be sleeping on that shit. Like Ja Rule had an air, not that Vinny Vici shit. Now I remember when he first came out.
Hold
he
on,
was like that whole.
Vinny Vici was jamming.
No. That was a hard ass album. But I'm talking about when he first came out, his perception was like he was trying to be like DMX type shit.
Yeah, he was somewhere between Pac and DMX.
So then he
got into his own lane with the Ashanti and the duets and all that shit. Totally agree.
And he just took the fuck
off. He created a lane.
Vinny Vici was a hard album, like low key, like dead ass for real, like.
The second one was hard too. And then the next ones, Ja Rule was musically, he gave you good music. He started out a good rapper, and then he started giving you good music. But then, like I say, 50 started that shit. 50 made niggas start looking at numbers.
50 Cent made Ja Rule whack.
50 Cent made Ja Rule whack.
50 started trolling. That's what I'm saying. 50 started trolling niggas. He started making fans look at niggas' numbers, because before, fans were like, shit, if you went gold, you was a good rapper. That back when, if a nigga went gold, he was a success. Then Fifth started going on Hot 97 and pulling niggas sound scan out. I'm like, oh, niggas is only doing, Lloyd Banks sold $3 million. This nigga only did 300,000. He's making 300,000 look like a bad thing, and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Then the game started transitioning to the digital shit, and then it just started transitioning the way he knew it was gonna happen. So he was just talking big shit.
So like, does that kind of solidify a win? As far as beefs go, yes. I mean, not solidified. Like, is that what you need to happen to win a rap beef? Not just 50 Cent, because I'm thinking about this too. Like T.I. and Lil Flip.
It's bullshit, but
right?
yes.
But T.I. and Lil Flip, because at one point, Lil Flip was fine as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
He had more money than Tip. More clout than Tip.
Yeah. At one point, I was a Lil Flip fan. Yeah, I fuck with Lil Flip. Like, yeah, that nigga fine for a pause. But
that shit was terrible.
Came out wrong. But no, I'm talking about early on. Like
that deserve no pause right there. Hold on.
Because I said I fuck with Lil Flip like that.
That deserve no pause.
But
you fuck with boys? No, I know you don't. You got plenty of children. We know you don't.
It just sometimes
we got to get out of that.
Listen, exactly. It just you be around some people sometimes, and they always make you sound like you saying some crazy ass shit in this day and era, bro. But
that's why I hate.
But Lil Flip was fine.
I hate these fucking children.
Yeah. They just fuck up life, bro. They fuck up life.
Fuck it up for everything.
But Lil Flip, goddamn, was fine as fuck. But when him and Tip went at it, that was it. Because even after that, even during that beef, Tip was killing Flip, but Flip dropped some shit during that beef thing. Right. Niggas ain't gonna respect, because it was still like, he going at T.I., man.
Yeah.
But he really had a couple of beef songs where he really got at T.I., bro. Dead ass. If y'all nigga really like was deep into that beef.
I ain't never heard it, because that nigga Tip goddamn, man. That when he was at his day.
Oh, yeah. The whole goddamn, Down with the King, like that shit. And on top of that, with Urban Legend,
and they don't even know he popped it off in Columbus. Yeah. That's the real legend. He popped it off in the sea.
Shit right there, man.
Hey, he popped it off in the sea. He popped it off in air.
I waited in the line to see that nigga, bro.
We had camera phones back then, and niggas could have recorded that shit. Columbus would still be famous to this day. Cause he did it here first, and then he went up to the A at the Bash and got there just.
Hey, y'all know my?
Hey, I heard the Flip was in the house.
Y'all know my classic story. Y'all heard my classic story about that day in life?
No.
You was there,
bro. Let me tell y'all the moment. Can I say this picture for y'all?
Here.
This is the day. This is the day that I no longer like Lil Flip. Family Day in the Park, Columbus, my city, right? Mm-hmm. Me and my cousin. Shout out my cousin Pooh. We had Family Day in the Park. Now, mind y'all, nobody T.I. supposed to be locked up.
GTM Pooh.
Yeah. So, mind y'all, we had Family Day in the Park. So T.I. had been locked up. Like, I recently had just got a haircut and remember them saying, like, damn, T.I. locked up. Cause like, damn, what the fuck finna happen now? Like, I don't know what the fuck finna happen to my nigga Tip. Cause I've been following my nigga Tip for a long time. So I'm thinking, like, this nigga got all these charges, this shit. So anyway, bam, we had Family Day in the Park. Eurostepper say he was there, but I don't know. I can't quite remember. But anyway, me and my cousin, we are talking to females at the time. 2 females. We were literally talking to 2 females, and on the stage, I never forget this moment. This how y'all know I'm a real fan. I never forget the moment, bro. Michael Soul come on that motherfucking stage. You pushed out the way, did you, bro? Michael Soul come on that stage. And he say, "I got a surprise guest all the way from Atlanta." And T.I., I'm like, so man, Pooh still talk to you? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then Tip get that goddamn microphone. He say, yeah, Columbus, I'm here.
Did he have a state? Did he have a state suit on?
No, bro, he had on regular clothes. Bro.
Oh, okay.
Man, bro, I literally, shout out to my cousin Pooh, because he was with me, because I literally was like, oh shit. Ran straight to the stage, bro. Ran all the way to the stage. I ran up a hill to the stage, bro, to get all the way to the front. Man, I never forget that nigga said, man, y'all heard of this nigga named Lil Flip? I was like, hell yeah. That nigga said, man, fuck Lil Flip. I was like, oh shit. That nigga said, fuck Lil Flip. Cause saying they crime, I shot they shit though. But that shit was crazy, bro. I'll never forget that moment. That was it. That was it, bro. That nigga put on a show out there too. He put on a real live show, bro. That's when he freestyled. I'm the leader of the troop, but you just following suit. I got a question for anybody following you. He did it at the birthday bash too, but he did that shit.
He did it number first. Yeah. If you a suck at 12, you suck at 22.
Well, I'll never forget that shit, boy. I got in my car, I was like, bro, I ain't never listening to Lil Flip again.
I see, look, like,
fuck that shit, bro. I ain't even give Flip a chance. But you see back then, without social media, you know how long it really took for that beef to really, like, for the word to catch up with it? Because we was on it. You know what I'm saying? We was on it because we was from the South and Atlanta right there. So when Down with the King and shit first dropped, bro, like, we was on that beef before we even heard Lil Flip side. Cause shit, we gotta wait for either an article to come out or goddamn them to come on a TV show or some shit. Like, it wasn't, but no, by the time Flip even responded, he lost the South. The South already had picked their side.
Except for Texas.
Shit, and Texas started picking their side too, cause you had Scarface getting on that shit like, man, you can have that shit, man. That's sure, you know.
There's a couple of them niggas will ride with you.
Come on, man.
But see, that's the thing, bro. Like, that's what I said. That's how you knew society was starting to take a turn. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you got to think back to how long this shit been going on. You remember the Pac and Biggie shit? These niggas all the way, they ain't got nothing to do with the East or West Coast. Y'all ride with the East Coast. These niggas ain't seen nothing about New York City. Talk about, yeah, Biggie, man, Brooklyn. These niggas ain't been outside their neighborhood. West Coast, nigga, Park, West Side, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, lines get drawn in the sand, and niggas take sides. And then the media...
Who side y'all took?
I would pop.
Come on, bro. I thought I was the only... It took me till I got a grown person go back and listen to Big and be like, Big was spitting, though. Big was really spitting some real shit.
I'm going to tell you why I was with Big. And I was really against the whole situation because of how it turned out. And this was before it turned out that way. I was against it because bruh, if niggas remember when all this shit went on, Pac had a Vibe magazine interview. Big and Puff had a goddamn Source interview. And then Source interviewed them, and then Pac interviewed, like, yeah, them niggas goddamn know who shot me and all this shit, but it's cool. And then the Source interviewed them, nigga said, man, Pac know who shot him. Everybody know who shot him. He said, it's not a secret. This shit ain't no secret, dog. Everybody know who shot that man. So, when nigga said that, then I had a partner, when I was fucking around with Tim there, that met his little partner from up in New York. And the New York nigga was telling us, like, hey, man, look, man, them folk know what time it is, man. The man know the niggas who shot him was supposed to be his homeboy. That what the nigga told us then. I said, man, this some bullshit. And he was out here really making people ride with the fact that Biggie and Puff had set this shit up and did this shit.
True.
So that's why I was against this shit from the beginning. I was like, oh, but that's some fuck shit. You got niggas out here thinking these niggas had something to do with this shit, and these folks ain't had nothing to do with that. So now you riding off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be 100. When I was growing up, I rode with Pop. I'm gonna tell you why I rode with Pop, because you know Pop was the most animated motherfucker for me growing up, and then on top of that, he dropped Hit 'Em Up, and when Hit 'Em Up, that shit came out, bro. Like that shit right there just made me be like, the older I got now, like I said, the older I got, I learned, you know, I listened to Biggie, and Biggie was spitting way more real shit to me personally than what Pac. I can relate more to what Biggie was talking about than what Pac was talking about. Right. If that make any sense.
I feel like it's apples to oranges to me. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them gave you life from a realistic point of view, but they was on two different shit. Biggie was a real street hustler, low level, grimy type nigga. Pop was a nigga who's been to both coasts, had a lot of experience in life, seen a lot of shit, and was pretty artistic, poetic type nigga.
Tupac was a character.
Yeah, that was an artistic, poetic nigga, an actor. You know, he was good. He was good at portraying an image.
Yes,
and that's why I was riding with Biggie at the time because I had Pac shit. And this is no disrespect to Pac, because I know Pac went through some real shit. And Pac, I always consider Pac was a real nigga, because Pac often stood up for people who couldn't stand up for themselves. And I feel like that makes you a real nigga. But as far as the street goes, real nigga, I always felt like Biggie was the more realer nigga than Pac was. And I didn't respect that shit. Like I said, when the nigga told her, like, man, these folk no shot him and all that shit, and he kept riding with the fact that, but these folks set me up. I ain't respect that shit then. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't respect it.
Okay, I feel.
And I ain't gonna
even flip back there. I ain't even know nothing about the shit like that.
I just didn't respect that shit. And then when the shit kept coming out later on about how much this shit was more or less for clout, and then Pac really wasn't trying to do it like that, and it was just he was running with the story, and that's what blew niggas up. Like again,
but yeah,
that's what blew them. If they would have just had a conversation behind closed doors and ironed that shit out, their life wouldn't have ended that early. Not to say that they still
but you know what, though?
Life would be different.
But you know what though? Even with that whole situation with Pac and Biggie, if you listen to shit going on around, like it really was some shit that they were gonna end up fixing or resolving.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, ended up but it never happened.
But Tupac getting killed. You know, I'm way older. I'm not with that whole Suge shit. I'm more on that shit. It was on some gang shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was in some shit he had no business being involved in.
Yeah. Tupac get killed.
Again, the same shit. Like, that's what happened to him in New York. He would walk, you know, they said he was fucking with Stretch and touching these other niggas because he was trying to get inspiration for the Above the Rim role. Trying to figure out how a New York street nigga move around, and he started really hanging with these niggas because he's a rap star. They some street niggas, so that shit go hand in hand. They fucking with Pac. Pac a real, like, what street nigga wouldn't fuck with Pac? You know what I'm saying? Like, they Pac, nigga, we fucking with you. But them New York nigga grimy. Big telling nigga, hey, boy, look, boy, be careful around these folks. That like me, if I'm around here just kicking with some niggas I don't know, like, I don't hang around eat candy. So if I just not nothing to get nobody from the can or nothing, but let's say I just a bunch of niggas from the can just adopt me like that, and I just go to hanging with these niggas. I don't know them. I ain't grow up with these folk. I got to be wary around because all them might not have my best interest in mind. And there's some gangsta ass niggas over there. I could be fooled to niggas. You see what I'm saying? So you got to move the right way, and Pac just wasn't moving the right way, and a lot of this shit he did. And look how it ended up happening for him. And then Biggie got tied up in that shit. And now they gone. So you look at all this shit really boiled down to is niggas' egos get out of control. Jay and Dame and Biggs, they should have locked themselves in a room 24 hours and ironed out every issue they had. If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. We gonna get this shit out the way, and we gonna continue moving on. We gonna make money.
That could be true, but I think Jay-Z just learned from Dame. If you look at it, like for real.
Jay-Z got greedy.
He got greedy. That's what I'm saying. But he learned from Dame.
It was a lot of things going on in that situation though, because you look at did y'all ever see that movie, The Death of a Dynasty, the Rockefeller movie? You remember they did that movie? They shot their own shit, and that's exactly how like the shit went down the way it did. But it all started with some petty shit. Most folks say it started over Aaliyah, because if niggas remember, before her and Dame was engaged, she was really with Jay a lot of times, right? Fresh after the R. Kelly shit, she was really hanging with Jay very strong. Yeah. So, you know, niggas make of that what they want to, but I think she might have been 18 by that time, 17 maybe. So who knows? But they said the shit started over her. That's where the shit. Here we go. That's where the.
Are you gonna bring up your Jay-Z thing? Are you gonna bring your Jay-Z thing up?
You talking about with Beyonce?
No. Oh no! First, don't you do that?
Go ahead, say.
I'm just saying.
Foxy Rhyme.
Foxy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was kind of young.
She was 15.
Yeah.
She said Jay took her virginity, but then she retracted that. But then you know, Superhead said some shit about one of them. Vixens wrote a book and said Foxy Brown said some shit about fucking with Jay or some shit, you know. So just that, but anyway.
Yeah,
man. So y'all want to talk about the thing that this is a rumor. I'm not sure how true this is, but they saying Bill Cosby acting like Cliff Huxtable in prison. Or we just going like it's not going on. We're going to not even acknowledge him being locked up.
Man,
acting like Cliff Huxtable.
That man 70 years old.
He lost his mind, bro.
They need to let him out, put him on house arrest, and just let him live his days out.
Nah, man. He in that bed looking for clown.
That man blind. He don't know what the fuck to do.
He just been there plenty.
He in an environment he never been in, an environment that he used to talk bad about. Like, he was against everything that had anything to do with jail and being in prison.
Big strong ass nigga come up on you. Do the Bill Cosby face. You go. Nah, you gonna do that shit too.
That nigga that being Cliff Huxtable, bro.
Do the Cosby face.
And hell, maybe that's his protection. If he is acting like Cliff Huxtable, it's because that's his protection. He would rather be pictured as that, so his persona.
I don't think they got him locked up with a nigga like that though.
No, he in a different wing. You know, he in the old block.
Man dorm.
He in the old man dorm. You know, he ain't just locked up with these young 23-year-old niggas. But you know, these niggas probably interact at some point.
He done came across somebody that was crazy.
Oh, they interact.
He came across
interact with
somebody
I mean, might as well if he gonna go out and act like he crazy and go on to be Cliff Huxtable, bro. Maybe get his time cut short.
Hey man.
I don't know. I just feel like they should have that same energy for like Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Oh, he
go
gotta
to court.
try. He gotta try
He
coming
going
up.
to jail. I don't know if he gonna go to jail. He goes to court.
Oh, he going to jail.
And this time there, he better go all the way to jail.
Just had
jail.
just had that same energy across the board. Like, you know, don't crucify Bill in the late age of, you know, stage of his life. Cause like he's old as hell. I ain't saying that just cause you old don't mean that you can't get what's coming to you. Cause every action has consequences.
Definitely.
At the same time, though, it go back to what Ray said. Like, if something happens to you, don't hold it in until you feel like it's a convenient time for you to say something. Like, thank God ain't nothing like that ever happened to me. But at the same time, if something did happen to me, I don't think that I'd be holding it in because you go crazy holding shit in. Even when you just mad and you don't want to, like if you're a vocal person, for example, and you angry as fuck, you're not finna hold that shit in. You finna tell somebody, whether it's the person that you angry with or just somebody to vent about. So if it comes to something as serious as sexual assault, I just can't see myself holding that type of shit in. Somebody gonna have to know. Somebody has to know. Now, true enough, they celebrities. So yeah, previously in like the 80s and early 90s, nobody wanted to hear that shit. Like, you have to have enough people behind you, kind of like, where your receipts? You're gonna have to show us some receipts. You know what I'm saying? Show us some proof. Right. But when it's closest to that stage of it happening, like if it's closest to the date that it happened,
it's a lot easier to prove.
It's a lot easier
DNA
to prove.
Evidence. You got a lot of
yes, it's a lot easier to prove. That's why it's important to, if you are sexually assaulted, like the girl that just got assaulted on Facebook Live, she went to the hospital, got a DNA kit done. You know what I'm saying? She got the rape kit done, and now the man is in jail. He in jail for sodomy.
Are they putting him in jail?
Assault. Yeah, he in jail. He in jail now. They finna charge him with sodomy, sexual assault, all kind of shit.
So they are saying it's a rape now.
Yeah.
Okay, because it was so much going on in that story.
Yeah, they saying it's a rape.
I did see he went to jail now.
Okay.
Yeah, they
so
like that's, you know, I seen a lot of folks saying it didn't look like he was even penetrating Shawty.
Oh man, no,
if she went to the hospital and got all this shit done, if they arrested him, they had a reason to.
Right. Yeah, they found something. Mm-hmm. They found something. So he in jail. So that's the importance of saying something when it actually happened versus waiting 30 years. Like, what the fuck? You might as well die with that shit.
And another thing, Queen, excuse me.
Go ahead.
When that happened, people started saying, protect your drink, look out for your homegirls, and people started saying that people were victim blaming for saying that.
Man, look, let me tell you something.
That's total bullshit.
Man, look, let me tell you some shit. Let me tell you some real shit,
You know
right?
what I'm saying?
As a female going to the club in fucking Atlanta, okay? I was going to the club in Atlanta with my homegirls. We ain't never left each other.
Right.
If we did leave each other, we weren't gone out of each other's sight for like 10 minutes or more. Right. You know what I'm saying? We was always watching each other drinks and shit. We would never sit our drinks down unless we knew we had our own table and wasn't nobody coming around and shit. Okay? Like, we had certain rules that we went by to where we was all straight at the end of the night. We all went home when nobody assaulted, when nobody hurt. Even if one of us get kicked out, the rest of us following. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no solo shit. It ain't no solo shit going on. So I'm not understanding. I ain't saying that it's her fault at all. I'm not saying that.
At all.
But what I'm saying is there's certain precautions you take as a female to ensure as much as you can that nothing like that happens. You have to take them, especially if you by yourself. Like, they said she went up with some homegirls or some shit. Mm-hmm. Where the fuck was your homegirls at? And even then, you still got to depend on yourself. You got to be aware as a person that's responsible for yourself to make sure that it's certain shit that don't happen. Some things are out of our control, but if you can control it, make sure that you're doing all the proper precautions. I don't think she took all them precautions. I just don't. I don't think she took them precautions.
And then the thing is, like, if somebody is to highlight, like, if something like that happened, it's always important to highlight the dangers, like you said.
Right.
Don't send off for a drink. If a nigga in the club go tell you he gonna buy you a drink, you go to the bar with his ass and get that drink. Don't let no nigga walk away, get a drink, and bring you back a drink.
And we talking about 10 years ago. We was gonna buy this shit 10 years ago.
I'm a grown man, black man, grew up my whole life. The one thing my grandma always told me until she was like up until like a few months before she died. Every time she seen me, before I leave, she say, "Don't set your drink down nowhere. You go wherever you go, keep your drink with you."
Right.
And this, she tell me this as a man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a cousin out here fucked up because somebody put some shit in his weed or a drink. Whatever, they did something to him. Got my little cousin all fucked up. Used to be one of the coolest niggas I knew in life. Got him fucked up because they were jealous on him. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be precautious. Everybody doesn't have your best interest in mind. If you a female, you don't send off for no drink that you don't see being made or you don't see get made and then hand it right to you. Like Queen say, you don't leave your home. If your homegirl said, "I'm finna go with this nigga," y'all don't know who that nigga is, and she just met this nigga in the club, you need to, hey, grill your homegirl.
And if it's true,
if she's drunk, be cautious. Look out for her.
If she drunk as fuck and it's true that she came to the club with no panties on, like, bitch, what the fuck you doing?
What is you doing?
What are you doing? You by yourself and you ain't got no panties on, and people know you ain't got no panties on. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, and keep this in mind too, though, right? Not just if they making your drinks. These motherfuckers slicker than that now, bro. They goddamn walk up on them with their drinks and shit. You just got to be mindful of just the motherfuckers.
Right, that's why I said those. You know, they ain't no. You know, ain't no.
Oh Lord, is he gonna get?
Ain't no sitting off. Ain't no sitting off for no drink. That's why you know that's why the main lesson is to teach your daughters, sons, or whoever. If you don't see that drink being made, you don't see that blunt being rolled. What they tell where we grew up, man. You don't see that blunt being rolled, don't hit that motherfucker. Nigga was throwing all kind of shit in nigga shit. That's a lesson nigga been learned, but everybody's don't have those street skills, those common sense skills. Everybody doesn't know that. So it's important to highlight that shit. Like if you tell a woman, be careful of your surroundings. That's not saying, "Oh, you over there, so you deserve to get raped." No, I didn't say that. I said be careful of your surroundings.
You gotta protect yourself as a person.
Protect yourself at all times. If you know you're a single by yourself, doing whatever, it don't matter what you got on. I don't care what you're wearing. That's not even the topic of discussion. But if you by yourself, you somewhere around a bunch of men, you have to be careful. You have to be cautious, cause niggas, it's some sick people out here. That's what you tell your daughters. That's what you teach them. Don't teach them, well, you can wear what you want to wear and do what you want to do and be yourself, honey. No, that's a dangerous message.
You gotta protect yourself.
That's a dangerous message to teach young women.
That's like saying to walk in the hood. It might not be saying to y'all, but to me it makes sense. But that's like saying as a black man, go ahead and walk in the hood that you ain't never been in with your straps on.
Yeah, that's cool.
You got what I'm saying? With your straps on.
Cock your hat to the side any way you want to cock it and just go down this street in Compton. Do that.
Or be repping a blue flag in a motherfucking red neighborhood.
Yeah, do your thing.
Like some shit like that. Like you gotta take proper precautions for where you at.
Teach your sons to respect women. Teach your sons to respect women. Don't put their hands on them just because they might have some bullshit on. That don't mean that you can physically assault them, physically do whatever. Teach your women that they don't have to stand for that shit, and then also teach your women self-defense and arm them. Take them to the range. Teach them how to shoot. It's time to put an end to this shit. That's why I said, hey man, if Lord bless me, I have a daughter, my little girl, Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu. Try mine. She gonna break your shit. She gonna fuck your shit up. My uncle, all his daughter, dog. Hands, them boxing classes. They'll whoop your ass right now. Try them, rape shit, whatever. Whoop, razor, cross the face. I don't care what you do. Kill them. Get them the fuck off you, though.
Make sure you, like you said, though, teach them about them firearms.
Teach them how to shoot, so they won't be scared of a gun. So that's the only reason people be scared of guns, because they don't know how to use them. Did it have hit my nigga be tone, boom. Don't nobody get nervous, cause we used to guns. But a motherfucker who don't be riding no gun, come here. Oh my God, what are you doing? That motherfucker ain't finna shoot cause it's just on the table, bitch. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Teach them, you know what I'm saying? Awareness, man. That's the main thing. We don't teach our kids awareness, self-defense.
Now, as crazy as this shit sound, right? The shit that I wrote down we had already inadvertently talked about. Meaning, like, the shit that I wrote down, like, man, we got to go back and talk about shit that we missed over the whole year. We inadvertently talked about all of that shit, bro.
Oh, wow.
The R. Kelly shit, right? We ain't talked about King of R&B yet, y'all. We talked about the rate. I wrote that down, too. Bam. Yeah, come on.
Come on with it. What else?
Now we good now. Oh, the Empire shit. I ain't even got that. I just forgot to write that and I wrote that down earlier. It was like, oh yeah, the Empire shit. And we just talked about that inadvertently. See, that's what I'm saying, man. We just natural motherfucking conversations. But we did not have the King of R&B conversation with y'all.
Man,
you mean like who is the king of R&B?
I mean, cause that's what
you're asking.
That's what it ended up being. Cause Jackie said some shit that I had to officially say.
You want to hear my unpopular opinion?
Where he say he for his generation, I can't find a reason to say he not like.
No, he's
not overall.
Who
else? For the age group that he said
15 to 27, something like
15 to like 24.
Man, you said that too on my status. You said that shit.
There is no other 15 to 24 R&B singer though.
Exactly.
What about what's it called? Not Tory Lanez.
Come on, man.
Bryson Tiller. What about Bryson Tiller?
Come on, man.
He's not better than Bryson Tiller.
He not. But Bryson Tiller ain't had nothing to say. He ain't saying nothing about this.
Cause he don't give a fuck. Bryson Tiller ducking.
The king of R&B.
T.I. said he was the king of the South.
He hotter than Bryson.
Niggas got mad at that.
He got mad.
But they proved it.
He got more shit than Bryson.
But what T.I. always said, T.I. said he always felt he said he wouldn't call himself the king of the South if Bun B, Pimp C, Outkast, or Goody Mob had a problem with it. He said if any one of them folks would have came to him and say, man, I don't really like that you call yourself king of the South, I feel like you need to respect us more. He said he wouldn't have did it. But as long as none of them had a problem with it, I don't care what none of you other niggas is talking about.
Real shit.
But what are we judging him off of?
Out of Chris Brown.
He has no body of work.
No.
Chris Brown, folks.
What's Jacquees' body of work?
Chris Brown. They're not even in the same conversation. I'm just playing along with him in his generation.
Dwelle is the king of R&B.
Okay, I'm talking about in his generation.
Chris Brown not in his generation?
Age-wise, yes, but not artist-wise.
No.
But because Chris Brown actually has a discography.
Chris Brown just already been.
Chris Brown is like a legend.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He already.
So he not the king of R&B. He really coming out with R&B now.
Who?
Chris Brown.
No. If we're having that, that's a whole. We're having a whole different conversation right now.
Okay, what we talking about?
No. I'm saying. I'm not debating about Chris Brown being no king of R&B type shit. I'm saying Jacquees in his argument, just his argument about his age range. Him saying he's the king of R&B. Nobody else in that age range is saying it.
He can't say he's the king of R&B because he ain't even been out that long.
But what I'm saying is we say about his hits. The nigga has sold out motherfucking shows, right?
Who gives a fuck?
He has a fan base to back up his argument. Is what I'm saying.
Young Jock probably still have a show that sold out.
Okay, but y'all not following.
Not the same venue though.
Y'all not following me, man. I'm not saying Jacquees got no hits. I'm not even a Jacquees fan like that. I'm just saying in this argument what he's saying about the age range, the research I just looked at on this young nigga, I can't see why we like.
Was that before or after he said
you can't win two fights and call yourself the best fighter ever? I seen before and I seen the after.
And after it jumped, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jacquees, Quez, whatever the fuck his name is, he doing the same shit Soulja Boy is doing, and that's capping on themselves. They capping on their names. They saying shit before it actually comes into fruition, okay? Because they want it to come into fruition. They know that if they say it and put it out there, they're gonna attract enough attention to where it actually comes true. Because they have enough of an audience for them to do that.
Or they gonna fall on their face. Like Jacquees gonna do.
Okay. Now, as far as the whole king of R&B conversation, that's a whole different thing. I'm not even white. I don't even.
Dwelle's the king of R&B.
Okay.
Chris Brown is.
Everybody else around the table. We're not even. You're excluded from this conversation. I'll definitely put Chris Brown in the conversation. No.
I'm undecided.
Oh my. Nah. He said he's your king of R&B. But see, even with that, you got to break it down by generations, though. That's what I keep like it because.
So the Pied Pisser, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson ain't no king of R&B.
The Pied Pisser I'm going by generations. 80s, Michael Jackson. 90s, the Pied Pistol. 2000, Music Soul Child.
80s is Bobby Brown.
Michael Jackson had a better 80s than Bobby Brown.
Michael Jackson ain't had no R&B song. Michael Jackson was a pop singer.
Man, in the 80s.
So look, so do what you do.
I got the Thriller. No, Thriller came out in the 80s.
Say that
but
one more
that was
time.
pop though.
Say that one more time. He had no what?
I ain't saying he had no fire R&B shit like that in the 80s, bro. I'm saying he was more pop than R&B. I think Michael's whole career after Jackson 5, he was more pop. Or Jackson 5 ain't really R&B, but that's like oldies. But Michael Jackson been more
She's
pop.
Out of My Life.
Billie Jean, you gonna count that as an R&B? Or that's more like some.
She's Out of My Life is an R&B song.
She's out of, but I'm saying, bro, when you think of R&B,
I can't help it. That's an R&B song.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. Pretty Your Thing. I can kind of get that. But listen, I'm just saying, bro. I ain't taking nothing from Michael. Michael is the king of whatever he did. But we can't say
get the fuck out of here.
he ain't no king of R&B though, bro.
King of R&B.
Come on,
King
bro.
of music.
Come on,
King of pop. King of R&B.
King of pop.
Pop, bro. R&B though, bro. Come on now, for
Michael
real.
Jackson with the damn
For real. What's the last Michael song you was like, I'm finna fuck to this?
Butterflies. I got some good ass on Butterflies.
Butterflies is nice.
Break it Dawn. I got some ass on Break it Dawn.
Listen to me.
My
But Butterfly sounds nice, but Butterfly sounds like me saying, what's the last Michael song you tried to fuck to? You ain't gonna even go put Butterflies on your list. For real, when you trying to fuck to. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's something I seen in the car.
I ain't saying, come on, man. I ain't saying I fucks with Michael, bro. Like, I'm a Michael fan.
No, you're not.
But he not no R&B.
You're not no Michael Jackson fan.
Come on,
I say
That's
Luther
R&B, bro.
Vandross. That's what I say.
So you can have Luther in that conversation.
I'm
You can have Luther in that conversation.
Oh, no, not Luther, Stevie. That's what I meant to say, Stevie.
Stevie Wonder is the Godfather King.
But see, man, we going back too far, man.
Stevie
See,
Wonder.
we put Stevie in that conversation. I'm gonna put Smokey before I put Stevie.
No.
No.
Cause
Come on.
are we talking about King of R&B? King of R&B?
Y'all don't like.
Wait.
No, not Smokey before
King of R&B. Wait. Time out. King of R&B. What we consider kings? Because that nigga wrote most of the best R&B shit out from Stevie. He probably wrote. But what I'm saying is, who wrote that for Stevie? That's what I'm saying. Smokey wrote a lot of shit for these motherfuckers back in the day, especially like them Stevie Wonder niggas, bro.
Somebody wrote the happy birthday song for Stevie.
So Stevie ain't write that shit.
Bro, that's what I'm
Hey, look.
Go look up Smokey, bro. Just look up Smokey. Like he's rich. He wrote for the Temptations and
Usually I
everything,
wrote a
bro.
motherfucking thing.
This why I don't like. This why I don't even like those conversations because we always gotta exclude somebody to include somebody. That's why I don't like talking goat conversations.
True. Oh, but it's just good. But it's just good for conversation.
Right, but you know what I hate?
I want to
Stevie
Stevie Wonder wrote this shit. It said songwriters Wonder Stevie.
I'm sorry, Stevie.
Look,
Listen,
you know
I'm
what?
sorry,
Stevie Wonder ain't wrote a motherfucking thing.
He ain't wrote. You know what? He can write in Braille.
That's a fucked up shit to say. I wouldn't even go in that way. I'm not finna
You can write in Braille. If you know how to read Braille, you can read it right.
You
Like
got
that
it.
very superstitious right.
Hey man, Stevie.
Somebody wrote that.
Hey,
shit.
But
man,
see,
look, man,
but you gotta break it down by generations, though. That's why I say break it down by generations.
Even if you can't even break it down by generation, because like you said, Stevie, Smokey.
What about
you got
Marvin?
Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye, like all those people. James Brown was still around.
How y'all think
Prince was
Harold
still
Melvin
rock and roll.
felt when Teddy lit his first song?
Who? Who felt?
Harold Melvin.
Oh
See?
man.
See, you gotta put
the
Teddy.
first song when that nigga Teddy got down, led the first song, and everybody was like, "Well, that nigga, that's fine." Hey,
But see,
that's
how it goes.
Teddy got down, tuck off on there.
Hey, that's how it go. You got that's the same way Jermaine felt when Joe relied Mike was the one with the talent. You know, they in the living room, Jermaine with that nigga, and then Mike bring that little air right there. Hold on, people, and then goddamn Jermaine get on that guitar, get on the goddamn second vocal. Hey man, hey, get your ass to the back of the bus. That's how it is. It always happens. Justin Timberlake, you know, it's always a front runner.
I shouldn't say
It's a front runner. Beyonce, you know, Diana Ross.
Y'all know I was in the movie with Beyonce. I just like to throw that in there every chance I get.
Oh, you was in the Fighting Temptations.
Come on, man. I don't like to brag. So if y'all ever had to be in a conversation with somebody and be like, y'all know anybody that was in the movie with Beyonce? Be like, oh shit, my homeboy Zeus. I would like to throw that in there. That's one of my movie. That's on one of my movie resumes. So whenever y'all get a chance, y'all got to see me. You got to buy the DVD. Don't watch the TV version. You got to buy the special edition DVD version, and then you'll see me in one of the scenes. And he's got to catch me, bro. But
so King of R&B, Dwele.
Okay,
yeah, rocking with that. It's Stevie Wonder, Dwele.
Michael
Jackson, Eric Roberson.
I'm definitely,
and
I don't agree with none of this list.
Chris Brown, Neo.
I like Chris Brown.
I don't even like this nigga, but I gotta give Dream his props.
I would have gave it to R. Kelly, but he gotta get
you still can't. You can't take away from the music.
I'm gonna tell you something about it. I hadn't rocked with the Pills in over 15 years. I'm gonna keep that streak alive.
I can see why you could put some of them people in your list.
Hey man, look. Hey, one thing about it right now. See, so you asked me about the Michael Jackson song that I made love to. So this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna give you some great advice.
Oh shit.
No, I ain't even talking about that. I'm gonna give you some great advice.
You ain't fucking to no Michael Jackson.
Come on, please. Thank you, bro.
I got some ass for some Michael Jackson, bro. You was a fool.
Come on, bro.
You was a fool.
Come on, bro. If y'all,
I put it on Erlene.
Come on.
I put it on Erlene from 9 to 5.
I want to love you.
I done got some good moms dancing off that MJ. Y'all was a fool.
Come on, bro. Like, I thought y'all was just finna let me sit like I was finna be the only motherfucker at this table that ain't had no, that like, oh shit, I can't. I got some ass off some Missy Elliott, dog. Hey, you find your inspiration when you find it. I mean, just so we can throw this quick little plug in there, since you brought it up like that, right? See, let's throw this little quick plug in there. Matching Strokes still out there. That's them songs that you can fuck to from us. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead with y'all.
What y'all do? Y'all go home with y'all old lady. You know what I'm saying? When next time y'all in there cooking dinner, man, y'all go in that motherfucker, put on the best of Dwele hits, man. Really, all you got to do is go to the second album.
Okay.
The name of the second album is Some Kind. You look up Dwele Some Kind, and you just let that some of my bitch ride from the jiggy to the tiggy, and that thing you know. You and your old lady gonna be waking up in some kind of marital bliss somewhere because that man that took y'all on a lover's journey. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So while she in there cooking, you rolling up the weed, y'all let that Dwele play, he gonna be setting the ambiance for y'all getting this shit straight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sending the energy through the music. We like to call that synergy.
You know what I'm saying?
And make everything synthetic, and you gonna be like, hey boy, you need to be a love counselor. Well, this shit is amazing. That nigga Dwele is the most sensual artist of the 2000s. Man got some of the best R&B music you will ever hear in your life, cuz. That man got a song talking about choking a bitch and make it sound like the best thing you ever heard. Right. You see
I'm confused.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. It's all part of
love right now.
Right. That's love. He told her, accept me as your king, if only for a moment.
Right,
my hand, your neck, those screams. Tap me once if it's too much pressure. Tap me twice if you need to breathe. See, that's some nasty. That's some shit that you only engage with a motherfucker who trusts you. You can't have a nigga you don't trust you choking you because he gonna take it too far. Or if you the man, you let her choke you, you got to trust her. See, that's all some shit you do with your wife. You see what I'm saying? Hey, that's a different type of love. See, R. Kelly rap about doing that shit with children. That man rap about doing that shit with his wife. You know what I'm saying? That grown folk music. You got it's their level to it. It's some folks out here that all kind of shit, biting and beating and everything, and music for them too. Hey, some of these hoes like to get choked. They might want to listen to a nigga talking about choking while they getting choked. Keep acting like y'all ain't never met no girl who won't get choked. Just keep it up. I'll let y'all pretend.
I'm choked the minutes too.
Thank you. I knew my nigga. That's why I didn't look at it. I knew Diddy was gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And if you would have played with that song while you were doing that Diddy white girl, nothing about 8 times, cause you would have put it in a whole different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
A few out of mine, right? Yeah.
Now we not talking about killing you. It's like a light pressure in a certain area. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, that's why that man David Carradine died, man. Man took with that belt around his throat, went to yanking the chain, and he untied himself in time. It do something to your brain. Yeah, that's what these rich folks do. They tie a belt around their neck and goddamn, you know, it's something about the nut that you get on the brink of death. I don't know what it is. I guess it's like shooting heroin, probably. It's some shit I wouldn't try. I wouldn't recommend it.
Carradine.
David Carradine. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Nah. You want to get a nut on the brink of death, my nigga.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do that, you're going to pop you 2 goddamn Viagra's and you're going to go out that way. You're going to go out. That's your mission.
Stay alive after fucking.
But yeah, I'm not. Let it be known that the Match One podcast / Scrap Radio Scrap Life does not advocate choking women just on the center of
Hey,
abuse.
mate, are you gonna say anything? Because you might say that.
I'm not sure if I agree with that statement, but
Hold on, then it wasn't funny. He said we should choke.
Because he kind of says he has his whole like choke a bitch mentality.
Oh,
type shit,
I don't know if I agree with that.
You gotta get okay.
Boy, I miss y'all.
Are we gonna talk about the conspiracy theory tomorrow? About tomorrow or what?
What the fuck is
What's
going
conspiracy
on?
theory?
How they gonna let the Rams?
New England versus the Rams. Boston versus LA. Boston versus LA. Y'all ain't caught on to that yet.
What's the conspiracy behind it?
What's the conspiracy? Please explain, because I lost.
It's Boston versus LA, man.
What about it?
Okay. I don't know. It's just a big. It's a big rivalry, man. That they just. It's a big rivalry that they.
It always has been.
It's
East Coast, West Coast.
But no. It's not just East Coast, West Coast. It's Boston versus LA.
Right. I mean, because they two sports towns.
The fix is in.
You know what I'm saying?
The fix was in when y'all seen that play in
the
New
same.
Orleans. That's when you should have seen it. Like, oh, they trying to make Boston, LA some shit finna go in the NFL too, like it is like the NBA, like Boston, LA. Don't be surprised if you see the Red Sox playing the Dodgers soon and forward. Like, okay, man, y'all heard it from me
Can they try to
first.
set up the Boston and Golden State thing? Like, we get it.
No, not Boston and Golden State.
I mean,
Boston and LA.
I mean,
Y'all not Golden State at all. We're not talking about that right.
I'm just saying though, like Boston and LA teams. You know what I'm saying? Like Golden State is.
No. First of all, hold on, wait, no, hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this.
LA,
let me get this.
I know they in San Francisco.
Hold on.
I know they in San Francisco. But it's the West Coast niggas who playing them.
Hold on, bro.
Let
Let me get this as a Laker fan. Let me get this as a Laker fan, like as a diehard that's been a Laker fan forever, right?
Yeah, diehard Laker fan.
Let me get this as a diehard Laker fan that I've been since forever.
Oh, you nigga, hold on,
Hold on, right? Let me say this. Hold on. Don't put Golden State in the same conversation with the Lakers.
No. Hold on. Stop.
What's up?
What did man just say? He was a who hard what?
Die hard Laker.
Who hard what?
Yeah. We LA over here.
What are you talking about?
Who hard what?
We purple and gold now.
What?
What happened?
What? Who y'all root for?
I bleed purple and gold, bro. What you talking about?
How long that been going on?
Since forever, bro.
Since when?
Since Magic.
What we used to beef about when I first would come around these parts? What was I?
Lakers.
Queen, Queen ain't even no sports fan.
What you talking about, bro?
Queen ain't even no sports fan.
Oh,
Queen,
you talking about that one time?
Who them nigga will root for, Queen?
I said what?
These nigga will root for Miami. These nigga will root for Cleveland. Now they got hard.
That one time.
Forever. Since forever though.
Man, why you? No, you tripping.
Hey, we probably got a picture.
It was us?
We probably got a picture together with me with a Laker hat on somewhere.
It's us, bro. You gonna tell me I got like a LeBron jersey in there, some shit? Like, come on, bro. You tripping, bro. Come on, bro. Come on,
LA me, man.
Bro, come on. What you talking about? First of all,
Okay.
the greatest Lakers of all time: James Worthy, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James.
Okay, I remember y'all having debates about Kobe versus LeBron or something like that.
Who? No, we don't eat
All right, y'all. I enjoyed my time on the Match One podcast. Shout out to my brothers, T motherfucker did it. My brother, I got to go, yo. Y'all didn't ran me up out of here.
Y'all ain't had no discussions about Kobe versus LeBron.
Hey, look. See,
No.
I'm just. See, that's the whole ironic part about life.
What you-
Because niggas like me, who've been arguing against LeBron all their life, got to root for LeBron, and niggas like y'all who hated the Lakers all y'all life got to root for him. So it's ironic on both parts.
It's
Y'all,
like-
look, see, this is the worst thing for you. Y'all
Just
never want to buy no Laker jersey. You don't want to celebrate with Kobe.
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, right.
For the next
Hey,
couple
when
years.
Bron retire and you niggas get tickets to go to the game, guess whose statue y'all got to walk past?
Guess who gonna have one out there with him?
Guess he is
Hey, if you
that.
don't win no chip, he ain't get no statue.
Guess who
You
gonna
don't get
have
no
one
statue if you
out
don't win
there
no
with
chip. Hey, how many statue Smush Parker got? You don't get no statue, you don't win no chip.
First of all, don't you put Smush Park and LeBron James in the same conversation.
Smush Parker is a piece of shit. I'm
But
saying,
no.
if you don't win no chip, you don't get no statue.
That right.
But man, you know.
Bro, gotta win a chip.
You know,
with a
you know-
purple gold jersey.
Come on, man. We know we bleed
Hey,
in
the
purple
fix
and
is in
gold,
though.
man.
The league gonna
They
help
trying.
them do whatever they can
Yeah,
to help them
AD,
get
man.
one.
I don't see it, bro. I'm against that.
They're not gonna get AD.
They're
They're not gonna get AD. Oh, see, I'm gonna tell you something. If they get AD, it's gonna be at the end of the season. next year, 2020, and then they gonna been wasted 2 years of Bron life, and they gonna be holding on. By that time, gonna be on the 18th season.
AD coming this year.
He's not. He can't come. You know why he not coming this year? You're not gonna make no rich man do what you want him to do. Billionaires move on their own time.
He want to go.
No.
But them folks, the head office folks and shit.
No, it ain't the fact that they don't want to get rid of him. They're not gonna send you where you want to go because it look like you win. Small market. How Kobe Bryant career end? Because of this same shit, right? We were supposed to get who? Chris Paul. Trade went through New Orleans to the Lakers for a couple of picks. They were like, "Oh, you're gonna kill the small market." Who was the when we got to argue? I told y'all I hate Dan Gilbert for life. He was up for 24 hours emailing the league. He is the sole reason why the Chris Paul trade went through. He said, "You're gonna destroy the small markets." Who do you think right now is in this man's ear? Like, don't send Anthony Davis over there to the Lakers. Dan Gilbert. Him and the rest of them crackers, they not gonna let these folks do it.
No. But the one big difference is the commissioners are way different. This nigga commissioner now.
It's a whole different situation. The league owned the Pelicans. The NBA was the Pelicans owner when Chris Paul tried to go through with the trade. That's why the league stepped in, because the league owned the team. The league doesn't own the team now. Pete Paulides, whatever that man's name is, it's his team. And they already made it clear. Magic answered the phone for Magic Johnson the other day. And then Magic had the audacity to offer him some bullshit. So they're like, nigga been calling you for 3 days. Then you finally answer the phone. Nigga say, man, let me credit a gram. Boy, if you don't get your bitch ass off my line, you know what I'm saying? So it's been made pretty clear to everyone that Anthony Davis is going to finish this season as a Pelican. Then they're going to listen to what niggas got to offer at the end of the season. Who got the best offer? Boston. Boston got the pieces. Boston got the draft picks.
Kyrie Lee.
But the only thing about that Boston shit, he telling niggas that if I come to your team, I'm going to play for a year and then I'm going to LA. But they're thinking like, okay, cool. So when you get to LA, bro, it's going to be an old man. Nobody else is going to be there. And then you're going to change your mind. You're going to come back and play with us. Like Paul George did. Paul George could have went to the Lakers.
The fix is going to be in for LA.
They're going to get a marquee free agent, but it's not going to be Anthony Davis.
It's for the NBA.
It's not going to be the guy that they want.
It's for LeBron in the NBA.
Hey, go to State.
I wouldn't be surprised. No, okay.
Kevin Durant going to State with the best thing that could happen to the NBA.
Okay, can I say something that the fix could be in? Now, everybody, mark my words one more time, and then we can get the fuck away. Mark my words. The fix will be in again if some way magically LeBron has a chance to get to the finals.
Golden State teaming up like this, the best thing to happen to the league. They made the rest of the NBA wake up. Niggas stop being lazy in free agency. Niggas stop being lazy in their offseason training because they finna get tired of Golden State kicking their ass. And then if they win another one and Kevin Durant comes around, the whole league is gonna turn up a whole nother notch. That's the best thing to happen to basketball, cuz the shit made niggas. If a nigga keep like Mike Tyson, niggas just kept beating nigga ass, man. They got tired of this shit. Somebody got to kick his ass, dog. If they keep kicking these folks ass, dog, that shit gonna motivate niggas to get better, take their off-season workouts more serious. It's gonna force these general managers to make more moves. That shit is gonna do nothing but improve the league.
They got to keep them together, though.
Who?
Golden State. They got to be able to pay
Steph Curry is at a level right now.
No.
If you just leave
Steph straight.
No, I'm just saying, if you leave him with one of those players, and then they can sign another young free agent, I feel like he'll still be in contention. He's that good.
Because Boogie gonna go. I mean, because
Boogie might not leave though. Who like?
KD gonna leave.
Let's say KD leave, and let's say they get rid of Draymond.
They gonna offer Boogie some money next year.
But I'm just saying, if KD leave and Draymond and they get rid of Draymond, they'll have enough money to pay Clay and Boogie. Clay, Boogie, and Steph. That's not a formidable three. If you talking about Boogie at his top level.
No,
Clay
gonna bound too.
Talking about Clay.
Are you serious?
Clay, Boogie,
and Steph.
That's
not a tough three.
No,
what do you mean?
Not for the finals. No. Hell
how?
Because Boogie not KD.
It doesn't matter. He's he's one of the best big men in the league.
That's great. I've seen Boogie. Boogie is one of the great. And I've been on the Boogie train. I'm not saying Boogie's not a great.
Clay is
big
a top 5 2-way player in the league.
Great.
Steph is a top 5 player in the league.
That's great. But Boogie can't do what KD can do.
It's not about what KD can do. I'm just saying their game will change, but Steph is gonna. So without KD, Steph gonna get 15 more shots. How many of those shots is he gonna make?
Listen to me. Without KD, you can't depend on Clay and Steph to get you through 7 games to win the finals.
You're not gonna depend on just them. You got a whole team
But
around you.
you're not gonna depend on Boogie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you
Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't know, bro. I get Boogie. Boogie, shout out to Boogie. He one of the greatest big man, but he a good big man. But he fit good with this team. He should win him a ring with this team.
What I'm saying
but
is,
I don't think they can win.
If they split niggas up and the league becomes more competitive, they'll be able to compete. I'm not saying they're gonna win the chip.
Okay.
I'm saying they're gonna be able to compete. It's not like they're gonna be in the.
I would be like they the finals pick again.
They'll be. So you think about that shit. Boogie, Steph, and Clay, and a couple good players can compete with James Harden, Chris Paul, and the Rockets. They can compete with the Portland Trailblazers and Damian Lillard. Man. They can compete with the Mavericks. They can compete with every team, even the right now Lakers. They can compete with the Lakers right now. If the Lakers were who they were. Now, if you talking about adding Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving and all that shit, yeah, that'll be different. But they'll still be able to compete with niggas. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying they'll win.
ID coming, man.
No, man, fuck all that shit.
Anyway.
That nigga we done went through every goddamn thing, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having us, dog.
Y'all, Terry Crews slapping DL Hughley. Y'all, okay.
That was the wackest shit ever.
Okay. Yeah.
He slapped DL.
Nah, he said. Well, really, but see, I understood his context because he said, by your logic, should I slap the shit out of you then? That's what he said. Because he said, if you're saying I should address all toxic behavior with physical abuse, that means I should slap the shit out of you, right?
Right.
And then DL like, hell no, that's different from you slapping him. But I felt what everybody was saying, like you talking about just the fact that you even said that, you didn't even say nothing about that to the nigga who grabbed your dick in front of your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if he would have slapped the hell out of that man, dog, who would have said something about him? Who would have actually felt like Terry Crews was in the wrong? A man tried to kiss Will Smith on the red carpet. What happened? Will Smith slapped him.
Shit out of him.
What's wrong with you?
Didn't even think about it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a daddy slap. What's wrong with you? You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He talked to him like he was his child. And that man grabbed Terry Crews, and Terry Crews with an open hand slapped the shit out of him and said, hey, I'm a boy, Damon. You don't grab men like that. When nobody said Terry Crews was wrong, he got physically accosted. Like if a man grab a woman's ass, she turn around, slap shit out of him, she's not wrong.
And for the record, he did get paid for that shit. Undisclosed amount.
Right. I'm just saying, like, that's like people take physical abuse for granted. Sometimes you just gotta slap the shit out of somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, anytime I seen a woman snap on a nigga, I seen a nigga just reach all up under a girl dress before. Then they turned around and hit that nigga with the hands of God. And I was there for every second of it. Kick his ass, shorty. You know what I'm saying? They go just walking by, minding her business, nigga. Man, that bitch, nigga, don't you put your goddamn hands on me. Whoop his ass. Same thing for Terry Crews. Nigga, grab your dick in front of your wife, slap the hell out of him, body slam, put him in the chokehold. Let him know, hey man, this ain't cool. He ain't gonna go around grabbing nobody else's dick. Bet he won't do it again.
I think women need to walk around with like brass knuckles.
I think him and Terry, like nigga said, him and Terry Crews might have been on that level. And Terry Crews just, man, he did it in front of everybody. You can't just be comfortable with just grabbing no nigga dick in front of your wife like that, cause unless y'all already used to doing some shit like that. Who just grabs dicks? Who does that? Who do it?
That white man.
You see what I'm saying? He been doing that shit. He's a habitual dick grabber. If you grab a dick, that means you been doing it. You a habitual dick grabber if you already doing it. Pause. Now that's a pause word and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you doing. Hey, if you do it, you been doing it. You didn't just wake up today and say, I grab Terry Crews nuts. No, you been doing this shit. If you comfortable enough to do it on a red fucking carpet, the fuck? Come on, man, niggas is crazy, cuz. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, grab my balls, butt, leg, anything. Ass kick. Call it homophobic. Call it a.
You better not grab your shoulder.
You want to, you better keep your goddamn hands to yourself.
Grab your shoulder the wrong way, huh?
Right, I'm gonna knock your sweet ass through next Tuesday.
Man, we got the whole fam together, man. We got, y'all know how we get together, nigga. We got these motherfuckers, goddamn.
At least we ain't talking about no aliens this time.
We should've. We should've.
You know, I'm trying to start some shit.
I love the conspiracy theories. I got so many, man. We're gonna have to do a conspiracy theory.
Real quick, though. No. Hold up. Real quick. What about the damn shit in New York with the how the whole sky was lit up that night?
I didn't see it.
Y'all didn't see that?
I seen the footage of that shit, yeah.
And they said it was an electrical plant that blew up or something.
That shit was scary.
But the light, it was nighttime, and the light was blue, and it illuminated like the whole sky. And they were trying to say it was just an electrical plant that exploded.
Now the prisons ain't got no goddamn.
The prison ain't got no power.
I seen some shit like that in Columbus.
Damn.
They were like 2001. They were the scariest shit I ever. I come down Buena Vista Road. It was storming like a motherfucker, dog. I mean, like real bad storm. And all the lights on the east side went out like 3 or 4 transformer blue all at the same time, my nigga. And when them bitches blew, you seen nothing but green light just. I panicked, cause I had never seen no shit like that. But I went straight to my partner crib over in goddamn Crow Creek, like, boy, let me in, boy. Knocking on the door, all kind of shit. My nigga, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Yeah. I'm talking about the whole sky on like one side of town with just green. The motherfucker, you know how it is when the transformer be. You know when the motherfucker short circuit, that green light, but it was like,
I know what you talking about, bro.
It was like 4 or 5 of them just all at the same time. Boy, I panicked, my nigga. That shit scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that it.
That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah, cause right.
Let me see that shit.
See, that's the. You see that? You can see the light from that motherfucker.
Yeah. I had heard what you call them talking about that shit. Joe Budden, man.
And see, you know, New York City, my nigga, all them power lines and all that shit. Once one of the motherfuckers light up, the rest of them gonna light and that shit.
Yeah, that shit's scary.
Oh yeah, hey man, life is some scary shit.
Yeah.
But you know we here.
Yeah, man. Hey, Queen, you want to make sure you can tell these motherfuckers where they can go get your goddamn project YouTube,
you can check out No Fucks Given, No FUX Given, available everywhere: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, all that good shit. Tidal, YouTube. Find it everywhere, man. Check me out. My name is C-Sam, CISAM, 2 words, not 1. Thank you.
Not Sam, not Sam.
Right.
Damn, Sam.
Sesame.
Sam.
But it's all good though. It's all good. But yeah, we
these
appreciate
niggas call me Sam, but I don't possess
Black.
a willy.
You gonna tell the people Black what you?
Shut up, that nigga about that old ass.
Hey.
You gotta talking to the mic.
No, they can hear me.
No, they can't.
How you know?
Cause I'm looking at that.
If you sit, you have to sit down.
Yeah, you might want to get in the mic.
Damn, boy. Man.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah, man, I feel you.
That nigga.
Yeah, man.
I feel how he feels, so I understand.
Stay peaceful.
Right, man. Peace.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man. Black Gold 8K, man, everywhere. BLAQ Gold. My Instagram, BLAQ BOITCC. That's it, man. Shout out to goddamn Match One, man.
I know it, man.
Hey, man, you can check out that motherfucking Judge Ray at www.mybrain.com. Cause
You ain't dropping that yet, man.
It's coming, man. Look, man. See, what I did, I had some shit ready, and then my phone fucked up. You know, I put all my shit in my phone, start writing my shit down. I got 1,000 excuses, Zeus. I just ain't did it, man.
I'm telling y'all, like,
I got so much shit. I got so much fire shit I want to do, my nigga, with the music. Eventually, I'm gonna do it.
When he do it, when he finally completes it, it's gonna be fire.
And see, but I don't want to wait too long and miss my miss my window. Cause I don't want, But I feel like I was gonna do something for my birthday. My birthday Monday, I was gonna surprise niggas and put something out for my birthday. But I'm clearly not gonna reach that goal. So I will say, I'm gonna put something out this month, even if it's just a song. Some niggas is gonna get
drop a song, nigga.
Niggas is gonna get some Just Ray this month. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Black History Month, Happy Black History Month.
Right, niggas gonna be like, oh, okay, this nigga kind of alright with the music. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all niggas drop more albums and projects and don't have the king of R&B, myself, on them.
It's gonna be. I feel like this the year for the show.
I'm disappointed for it. Now you ain't gonna have me on nothing, man. I'm saying the king of R&B myself. When I say king of R&B, I'm talking about myself.
We can work on an R&B song, my brother. You know, cause you the king of R&B, and I'm like the godfather of R&B.
See, that's what I'm saying. You understand?
Cause I got them ooh 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 ooh. You know, I got the keys. You know what I'm saying?
You understand, man. You understand.
See, I hit them notes,
man. Hey, y'all know, y'all niggas know y'all not no motherfucking strangers to the goddamn show, man. Y'all know that. Y'all know y'all gotta make sure y'all goddamn come back. This is technically our round table, but we at the square table this time. But y'all know, Y'all know how we get down though. You know what I'm saying? Our scraps, man.
I've
This
been
is
meaning to
family
pull up,
reunion.
man. I
though.
promise y'all, I'm gonna pull up a couple times,
Pull
man.
up,
I'm coming
Y'all
back.
already know, man. Y'all know.
I need this. I've been
Yes,
missing
man.
this shit, man.
You know, we definitely miss y'all, man. That's why we be happy as hell. We was like, oh shit. When I seen the group message light up, like, yo, y'all wanna? Hell yes, man.
My
You know we
nigga
got
TB,
that.
Yeah,
man.
it's
Nigga
overdue.
Zeus, my nigga Zeus, man, the comedian, my nigga. Hey, man, salute to you on the
Right.
goddamn comedian trail.
Thank you. Appreciate
video
y'all,
trail.
man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I went to
everybody
a show
goddamn
too,
called-
man.
Everybody called me, man.
caught
Except you,
early.
Queen. I'm just playing.
Man,
I'm just playing. I'm
look.
just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Ray, you called me early.
I called
You got to
early.
come back and catch and
I'ma
get
ca-
that
I'ma
real
catch a
work
good one.
now. Cause I be giving that work.
I'm gonna catch a good one, I
And,
promise.
you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Black,
I'm coming
you
back.
caught that work that night. You know, Black caught some good
I'm
work.
coming
that
back.
night. But
Diddy,
yeah,
what
man.
you working on, man? I know you working on something, man. What you?
Shit, man. I'm living, man.
Come on, man.
I'm living.
Hey man, this the coolest nigga all the time, man. That nigga, hey boy, that nigga did it before I deactivated my Facebook. Boy, I used to just be.
So, are you deactivated that shit right now?
It's deactivated.
Oh, okay. Goddamn, bro.
Hey man, that nigga made me cut my shit
Okay,
off.
so you really go. You
I
got
was
the game.
disgusted. I was disgusted, cuz. That shit hurt my feeling, dog. Like, you know, this a nigga I respected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no beef with the nigga personally. You know, I ain't gonna see on the nigga like, no, you a fuck nigga, swing on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit irritated me, dog. And then the rest, I got to thinking about the rest of social media, and I was like, you know what, man, fuck this Facebook shit, dog. Then, you know, my birthday coming up, and I don't even want none of that fake ass love and all that shit. Cause, hey man, my real friend, man, they know me. You reach out to me, hey, my nigga, happy birthday. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that.
I feel you. Well, happy early birthday, my nigga.
Hey man, and I appreciate you, my scrap.
Appreciate everybody got to come through, nigga. I'm getting goddamn home with them motherfucker now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anything you need for these people, my man. All right, man. We'll see y'all motherfucking next episode.
Scrap life.
Girls who's comedy, king of R&B. I see you in the grocery store. Baby girl, you shoulda already know. It look like you using EBT. Ooh, she got food stamp. Hey, hell, we gon' all eat off your EBT. She got food stamps. I see all the girls in the grocery store. I'm mad cause I can't get no more. They say my income's too high to get food stamps. Hey, can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps, girl. Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps, girl. Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps. I just want your food stamps, girl. Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps. They say 40 going for the 65, and they got the 80 for the 130. But baby girl, all I wanna know is can I buy your food stamps? Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps. Girl. Come on. Can I buy your food? Your food. Your food. Can I buy your food? Your food. Your food stamps. Can I buy your food? I just want you to know I'm coming at you like a real man, with the sexy laugh and all. I just got one question though. Can I buy your food stamps? Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps, girl. Can I buy your food stamps? Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps, girl. Can I buy your food stamps? I just want your food stamps. I just want your food stamps.